Hey, folks. No
Hey, hey.
crazy intro. Just tonight's all about Ozzy.
Dang right it is.
Absolutely. And who's banging my phone? Stop this. So, folks, those tuned in last night, we watched Edward Scissorhands and Somber Moment here and there, talking a lot about Ozzy. So we figured, let's just hang out and talk Ozzy tonight. I got
Yes.
some clips from some of his movies. I threw a poll up there with a couple of songs. Let me know what your favorite solo Ozzy song is out of that. Throw a couple more polls up there, some Sabbath ones and some other stuff we'll throw in there. And Freddie's got some albums out. I got my CDs from both Sabbath and his solo albums. And it's just all about Ozzy. Tell us, have you ever seen him live? Did you not get to see him live? When did you see him live? Just moments of like I said, this hit hard for me because I've been listening to Ozzy since 1977. I'm the old fart in the room. So
Yeah.
it's hard to
And
imagine him not being here anymore. It's not like I never met the man. He never met me, isn't it? But just the impact on me as a musician, as a lover of music, it's just it's incredible.
yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Pat. With me, I really peaked with my music fandom, and especially with metal in the sixth, seventh grade age. And this is this was my favorite act after Pink Floyd. So, and I don't know if I could rank Sabbath over Ozzy itself, but I probably would almost go Ozzy over Black Sabbath for whatever reason. Probably because I just that those albums like linked more to me. Maybe is probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, that to me is a tough one. I don't know if I could say which one is better. I mean, I
Right.
started out as a Sabbath fan. Like I said, having the older brother was the advantage. That's how I got into Kiss. That's how I got into most of the bands when I was really young, like Sabbath. Because like I said, he came home with "We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll" in '77, and fell in love with Sabbath. I mean, if you guys remember the gatefold that opens up, there's the big woman with the cross. So I was like, "Ooh, this is cool stuff." And meanwhile, I'm going to Catholic school, so I was like, "Woohoo, this is cool shit."
Maybe
Remember, I went to Catholic school all those years.
maybe we could compare it to how we feel about what maybe like not exactly, but I'll say like Halloween '78, right? Halloween 2 takes place the same night, even though it's a different movie. So it's like I kind of
That's a
combine them.
good analogy. I like that.
I mean, you can combine them, right? We can still combine them.
Yeah.
Like Nick Castle was original Myers, and then you got Dick Warlock. So how about that?
That is really good, Brett. I do like that.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
There we go. Because
So
like
then
we've watched them both back to back. But anyways,
I remember I remember being a kid and reading in it might have been Circus magazine because me and my brother used to get Circus and Cream. We used to read them all the time, and I remember reading
Rip,
about
right?
Ozzy coming out because I'm sure people know his band Ozzy's first album was called Blizzard of Oz, but the band was Blizzard of Oz. It was supposed to be the Blizzard of Oz band, and
Oh,
then he snuck his name on there because he had the name recognition and just always stuck as Ozzy. They were really Blizzard of Oz for that first album.
okay.
And I remember hearing about it. So I remember when it came out, my brother got it. And, you heard Randy Rhoads playing. You were like, whoa, what the hell? Who is this guitar player? I mean, you heard Van Halen. So you heard that style, but nothing like this. It was like Van Halen was more inventive as far as different sounds with the whammy bar and all this tapping. Randy Rhoads did some tapping, but some of those chords and measures and those arpeggios and just some of the phrasing he did was just insane. Love it. One of my biggest guitar heroes. Like I said, when I started playing guitar, I bought that tribute Hal Leonard book, and I mean that thing was in tatters because all I used to do was try to learn how to play all that shit. I was actually gonna get my guitar out today too, but I never got around to it.
Dude, I'm so bummed, Pat, that I couldn't find my shirt. Sorry, I'm venting about that still, but it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun months down the road. Hey, Pat, look what I found.
Yeah, I'll have to do it all over again. That's let's see who's hanging out with us tonight to celebrate the Ozzman and Black Sabbath too, because it's the end. It's the end. That chapter is officially closed. There was always they always went back. They always did stuff together, but that is officially done. That's it. I don't think they'll ever have any incarnations. I mean, what are they going to fall back on? Ronnie's gone now too. So
When we'll say hi to everybody, and then I got a question, and everybody can throw it all in there. But maybe you can't. Maybe some people already said it. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's start it out here.
Oh, Paul's here. What's up, Paula?
Hi,
Mike.
Paul.
What's going on, Michael? And Gene, what's going on, Gene?
Hi, Gene. We saw Michael. I saw Michael in the chat when I was driving and listening to TSL.
Me too. Almost crashed a few times trying to type.
They're making fun of anybody that we're going to do tributes. I'm like, hey, that's not nice.
Cody Snyder says, literally just finished listening to the full Diary of a Madman album, which is just, there's not, the first two albums, I mean, I love all the other albums after, but those first albums, there's not a bad song. Not a bad song.
Yeah, not a
listening
bad
to Blizzard
song
yesterday. Yeah, I was listening to Eddie Trunk. He had a lot of people on today. Boneyard has just been playing constant Ozzy, as is
Sirius XM has the Ozzy station, so I
it's just been Ozzy since he died. Did I get a bug? No, that's a bubble.
Oh, let me open up a seltzer. Cody, I hope you're still enjoying your time off, buddy. So
yeah, really. Michael says he was introduced to his music in the 80s. Yeah, that's when his solo career pretty much boomed. It blew up. Bark at the Moon next. Yeah, Bark at the Moon. You know, everybody was a little hesitant when it was coming out because everybody was a little somber. I love Jake E. Lee. Jake Lee's fantastic, but I was kind of hoping Brad Gillis would have stuck around because he did that Speak of the Devil album, but you know, he was just
Bark at the Moon.
a hired gun and went right back to Night Ranger. Davey Deathray, did you get some sleep? Did you see Davey did the marathon 10-hour stream?
Oh no.
Remember he was on last night and we were watching him?
Yeah.
He was still on this morning when I was I get my car this morning. I get the car like I'm in the car like 5:30, 5:45, and I always put YouTube on to watch something. And I thought my phone was like stuck on something from last night. I'm like, oh, it's stuck on Davey's live stream. Click on. I'm like, you're still live?
Holy shit. Okay, because
then I got to work later and he was still live. It was like a 10-hour stream.
When you and I were having our cigar, like I just we were listening through your computer because I was on my phone, so I didn't have my computer with me. So, oh man.
Cody. This one was tough. Ozzy and Lemmy really left a mark on Colin, and the passing of both is deeply profound. Yeah, I saw a lot of cool images where they show like him in the clouds with Lemmy hugging, and there's one was real nice. I should have screenshot and put it on here with it was him, Lemmy, and Randy Rhoads together. I was like, that's pretty cool. Let's see who else is hanging out. Everybody's just chatting away, saying hello to each other. This is awesome. Hey, Mark Jones, what's up?
Gotta watch Airheads. Lemmy, your God.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Lemmy is God.
To this day, that's probably the album I play the most when I listen to any Ozzy. Is the tribute album.
There's my CD. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that old school. What font is that? Is that CBS or right? That's that legendary font for their out, right?
Yep, CBS. And originally it was on Jet Records. I guess it's a subsidiary of CBS. Zachary, hey, what's up, man? Sabbath story. I don't want to make it too long. That's all right. We're here to talk Sabbath and Ozzy. My intro to Sabbath was in '96 after hearing the Mob Rules. Oh, God, what a great album. We were just talking before we went live. Like, I loved Sabbath with Dio, too. Mob Rules from the soundtrack to the 81 cult classic film Heavy Metal. Yep. Dio was first. Ozzy was second. Yeah, a lot of people, their intro was Dio, and then they went back and listened to the Ozzy stuff. I know a few friends of mine that I got with Dio. Discovered him with Dio. Yeah. I remember... I didn't know who Dio was at the time. And I remember, like I said, I wish I could look up the article. I'm pretty sure it was Circus Magazine where they were saying new singer, Ronnie James Dio. And Ronnie had like the white outfit at the time too. Sort of like Ozzy would always wear that white outfit with the tassels. And I'm like, who is this guy? Because I didn't realize he was the guy from Rainbow at the time because he was in Rainbow. And then I started listening to it. I remember my brother came home with, he came home with Heaven and Hell. And I'm listening to him, I'm like, oh, this is really good. He's like, yeah, this is the new Sabbath. I'm like, it is? I'm like, wow. And of course, he played for me, like, you know, Long Live Rock and Roll, because he used to sing for Rainbow. And I love that whole version, too. And even Dehumanizer. Oh, yeah. They went back years later they did an album Dehumanizer together with Dio that was really good. And and as Heaven and Hell, that album as Heaven and Hell was really good. Damn. But now they're all up there together. Hopefully they're up there partying.
Yeah, I just saw this, Pat, while we're continuing with the chat. I'm curious, and maybe I just didn't see this as much. So when there was a 2-record set, do you remember them having something where it says 2-record set on one compact disc? I don't remember ever seeing that often, but you had a lot more CDs than I did, or albums and everything in general. I thought that's kind of. I'm sorry, just never.
I'm looking. Yeah, no, it says 2-record set on one compact disc. Yeah, it is on one compact because it was a double album. You have the double album.
Yeah, I do have the double album down here, but if we're gonna go through that stuff later, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay. You had me for a loop. I was like, wait a second, I got to look.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
When Zachary heard Ozzy passed, I didn't want to believe it. Then I heard the news. I thought it was fake news until I really researched too, because actually the singer in my band texted in our group chat, said, I think Ozzy just died. Well, like, what? And then Bowie. Now Ozzy, it's hard for me to pick a favorite album, but Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Yeah, we were talking about favorite albums because it's hard to pick a favorite album. It really, really is, especially with Sabbath. There's not an album I don't like with Ozzy on it. But yeah, we can go through it. I got them all here, so let's see how it works out. Hey, Jordan, what's going on? Missed you last night.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, Jordan? Hope all's well, buddy.
Watching heavy metal on cable 99 proved to Zachary that the animation didn't have to be just for kids, and giving Mickey Mouse a giant middle finger. EC Comics, Sword, Sorcery, Penthouse, Trippy. Yeah, I haven't watched heavy metal in ages. That's a cool cartoon. I remember watching it a lot back in the day. It used to be on Cinemax all the time, on Skinemax. And what do you call it? The theme song. The hell's his name from the Eagles?
Don Henley? No.
Oh shit! Help me on the chat. I did the song "Heavy Metal," which was the theme to that. What the hell? Who the hell was it? I've seen
Glenn
him.
Fry? No,
not Glenn Fry. I've seen him live too. I'm drawing a blank on his name. So Cody, you went back to work today. So I pick it up. He's picking up and heading to Denver. Nice. Gory, what's going on? Yesterday, Michael Dammit realized how little Ozzy he has on his iPad. Got to get on that. Jordan, isn't Ozzy the guy from that reality TV show? Dick. Hey, Matthew. Hey guys, doing
Hi, King Matthew.
Wanted to pop in and say hello. Hey man, have a good night at work, man. So many memories with Sabbath and Ozzy music over the years. I could write a book of a great Ozzy story that was inadvertently directly involved with regarding the Ozzman. Oh, we need to hear that. Feel free to type away.
Yeah.
See, I'm going through. Oh, there's our buddy. We close.
Hey, Bill.
Bill closes his eyes forever. It will all remain unchanged. Let's say hello to Bill. Give him his quick intro. And I know out the door tonight is copyright stuff. So, but here's Bill's intro.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Yeah, because for those, obviously if you're just tuning in and you're not one of our regulars, we usually talk movies, horror movies, and we're just big fans of any movies, whether it be horror, comedy, whatever. But we were just talking about this last night. And what the hell is it? I thought I labeled them all the right way, but you know what? I'll throw this one up here. This one was always funny.
I remember when I was just starting out. Chef suggested I buy a pub. It's just history. Now let's go crazy! Ain't no...
Ah! Oh my God! Ozzy Osbourne bit Kenny's head off.
You bastard! Did people put in the chat, or was it? Did we talk about how many times we've seen Ozzy? I know we kind of maybe said it yesterday, but maybe I'd be curious. You've seen him a couple times, right?
I saw the Ultimate Sin tour. I saw No Rest for the Wicked, No More Tears, and then I saw him two Ozfests with Sabbath, and then twice with Sabbath on their own. Mm-hmm. Like I saw him at the Jones Beach Arena, and I saw him at the Meadowlands Arena. So Sabbath 4 times, Ozzy 3 times, so 7 times.
Holy shit! My 2 times, I've talked about it a couple times, but I went to the very first Ozfest. That was end of freshman year. No, end of sophomore year, I think. I can't remember. Whichever year. It's 97, excuse me. Very first Ozfest. And a lot of fun. And
Yeah, Ozfest were a blast.
and we've talked about this on the horror podcast. I saw him a second time with
Don
Rob
Calder.
Zombie. I
God.
had won backstage passes for Rob Zombie with Fangoria. So my wife and I got backstage, met Rob Zombie and his band, and this was between both Halloween films being made. So it was right there in that must have been 2008 then was there. But yeah, we saw Ozzy then the second time. Then that was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Who got to see Ozzy live? Who didn't get to see him live? And if you saw him, let us know where. What tour? Did you see him with Sabbath? Let us know.
Mama, don't worry, I've been a bad man. He always did that. He's clapping his hands over his head. Did you ever notice that in concert when he did that?
He was always clapping and always moving around like this. Not to be that guy, but how long do you think Sharon hangs on until she's going to hang on for a while?
Sharon's pretty healthy, I think.
She's pretty healthy. She's got grandkids. Kelly just got engaged, so she's not going anywhere. I'm sure she's distraught. I mean, who wouldn't be? But she's going to hang on because she's got the family.
I don't think you probably didn't because it wasn't one of his more finer moments. You probably didn't put that 7th inning stretch thing at Wrigley Field with him, did you? Because he mumbled the whole "take me out to the ball game."
No, I didn't have to. I got a few of them together because I was running out of time because I got out of work later than I thought it was. Came home, had to deal with the damn puppies. Then my daughter's calling me and everybody's calling me. I'm like, leave me alone. Try to get shit done.
Oh God.
Leave me alone. Bill says he couldn't vote on the poll because his favorite Ozzy song wasn't listed. I'm going to throw a few more up there. I'm going to throw some random ones up there just to see where he lands. And obviously, Crazy Train is at 73%. Mom, I'm coming home. Got none. I can't think of any songs I hate, but there's just some I just don't really listen to. Like Mom, I'm coming home. I've had enough of. Even No More Tears. But Die of a Madman only had 9%. That's pretty depressing. But I'll leave it up there for a couple more minutes. Then we'll throw a poll up there about, what maybe best tours, best albums, best Sabbath songs, best Sabbath albums, all fun shit like that. Just all about Ozzy tonight. Like I said, because we're not doing a podcast on Sunday because I will be away. And next Tuesday, obviously, no watch along. If I find a place with decent Wi-Fi, I might do something next week on location.
I'll give it. Can we do a trivia, Pat? I'm going to see if
Absolutely.
anybody knows.
Yeah.
This is an insert. Do you know what this is from?
Insert.
This is a CD insert, booklet.
I know I should know that, but I'm horrible at opening those things. Be honest with you.
Remember the one that we were talking about that you didn't think you had, and it was one of the ones I found today, thankfully.
Oh, the one you sent me today, which was like the greatest hits one.
No, that's the 10 Commandments album that I sold. That thing is still worth a ton of money. It's like $50. The speaker cover. Remember we were talking about that last night?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that one I never picked up. Yep.
The Live and Loud.
Yeah, I should pick that. I've seen it a few times, and I had it in my hand a few times, and I never pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah. There was that book with his buckus hanging out.
Jordan's only band he's ever seen in concert more than once was the Village People. I mean, Chevelle.
This has got to be the No More. This is probably his
song?
farewell tour. This was done, wasn't it? Recorded around the world, 1991-92, right? Yeah. So
I've heard it before. I just never picked it up. Sharon's gonna be. She's gonna be distraught. I mean, Ozzy was her life. I mean, come on. I mean, it's her husband for what is married in 82, I believe. You're 40, 45, 43 years. Yeah, 43. It's a long time, man. Let's see, I'm just going to chat. Cody saw Ozzy live with Zakk Wylde playing with him at Louder Than Life in 2017. Louisville, Kentucky. Rob Zombie was on before him. Nice, good show. Yeah, every tour I've seen him solo with was with Zakk, with the exception of the what do you call it? Ultimate Sin, which was Jake. It's the only time you got to see him live. Yeah, I mean, there was a few other times I was going to go and I didn't, and of course now you always look back and say you should have. But I mean, I saw him enough times. I'm content, and every show I saw was good. There wasn't any bad shows. Colin remembers Ozfest '98 in England. Ozzy played a solo set, then came on and did a full Sabbath set. Yeah, I remember that Ozfest. Yep, Sabbath came on just as the sun was setting. The sky was blood red behind the stage. It was perfect. Nice. I was over the moon when they started playing again. Because to me that was like Kiss. Like I waited all those years and finally got to see the original Kiss together in '96, and then waited all those years to see Sabbath, the original Sabbath, and they did it. So. Two things I'm very happy for.
I found some other stuff too when we're going through things. So a stack of stuff I'm very happy about. So
240. Tell me about it. This year. Is me and my wife married 26 years. Next year we'll be together 30 years. That's just unbelievable. She hasn't killed me yet. I don't understand it. There's gotta be something wrong with that girl. Really gotta be something wrong with that girl. Remember, he played here in Belfast during the Ultimate Sin Tour around '87, and the local church brigade were outside the venue claiming we were all going to hell. And we entered through the doors. That's awesome.
Man,
I watched a few. Yeah, Gene was he was pretty broken up.
Wow.
No, all those guys knew each other, you know.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Holy shit, man. All right, we got what's up?
Something that I think I've been meaning to show you for a long time that was in the box. Remember this?
Oh, what's in the box? Oh, look at you with the farewell tour shirt.
Damn right. So your town was probably on there, right? So I know this is an Ozzy thing, but
should say East Rutherford, New Jersey. 2 nights.
Does it say a date on there? There's East Rutherford. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So you recognize this bad boy then?
Yeah, mine is long gone. My I don't understand.
Did you have the same one?
I had one, yeah. And all my old Kiss shirts, they just, along with a lot of things, they just evaporated and disappeared in the sands of time. I don't understand where they went, because when it comes to like shirts like that, I wouldn't have got rid of them. I don't know what the hell happened to them. You know, they probably got all ripped from me wearing them so much, and the wife probably like.
Well, the whole inside joke of keeping the shirts, because I get ripped on by the wife all the time with all the shirts. She's like, "I'm going to make a quilt." I'm like, "When do you have time to make a quilt?"
Yeah, we did that with we actually
blanket.
We had somebody do that with all of Terrence's scout shirts, all his scout shirts and all the scout things he did, and we made a big giant quilt out of it.
Fuck, this thing could probably take up a whole fucking baseball field.
Oh, the amount of shirts if you wanted to do that, yeah, probably cover your house.
Probably won't do that with the Halloween shirts though, Pat. Probably should keep those on its own.
Yeah, don't touch those.
4th of July, okay.
Great Gene interview with Pierce Morgan today. You should check it out. It's great. I saw a bunch of them. I got to go check up on stuff. You know, I was checking in with Davey Death Ray this morning because he was still going from last night.
I can't believe it. I had no idea he was doing something that long.
It was like 10, almost 11 hours. I'm like, you're still on? I'm like, holy crap.
I almost wanted to message Frank and Darren for the tribute busting chops, but it was more Frank just messing around. But they didn't have toy soldiers on their list. So I was a bit like, hey, I know it's their opinions. That's what they're saying. So
Toy soldiers, good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Adrian.
Sorry. Hi, Adrian.
Hello from the States. Good to see you.
Everybody's opinions. I'm just messing.
Yeah, so I threw a poll up there. First of many we're going to have tonight. Crazy Train, No More Tears, Mom, I'm Coming Home, or Diver Mad Man. I just grabbed some random songs. And overwhelmingly, 69% with Crazy Train. 23 for No More Tears.
Wow.
Yeah. So far, so good. Let's see.
Okay.
What do you got?
No, I was going to say, unless we're not going in any specific order, I did find a stack of some stuff which I didn't know about. I didn't think of. But if you want to do whatever we're going to do next, I can show later.
Here's a short little clip that I actually forgot about. But see if you guys recognize this one.
We got to do something. He's setting music back worse than Ozzy Osbourne.
Whoa. Hey, you don't have to bite my head off.
I loved that show, and I don't even fucking remember that.
Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
I guess I didn't like it as much if I couldn't remember. That show, dude, like every once in a while when you find those vendors that are selling the bootlegs at the convention, some of those vendors have like a bootleg of that whole series. I think sooner or later I'm going to have to drop and buy that. because I don't think it's officially out unless I'm mistaken. But
I don't know. I haven't seen full. When I looked for that, there was full episodes. A few of them uploaded on YouTube, but I don't know.
okay.
I haven't seen it in so damn long.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzy's now rocking up there, man. He's up there with the best of them. There was a couple, like I said, there was a couple of cool images I saw, like of him, like up there with like all the greats, like Hendrix and Janis Joplin, and of course Lemmy and Jim Morrison. He's up there partying.
He lasted it's just
Longer
crazy.
than anybody expected. I mean, come on, to do what he did and still live as long as he did. I mean, and if he didn't get Parkinson's, he'd still be going.
I think I heard my dad in the background telling my mom, as I was talking to my mom about Ozzy, it's like we were telling him when he was a fan of him that he should be dead.
Seriously. Still have an Ultimate Sin zipper hoodie, and recently got a Bark at the Moon one and the original artwork T-shirt of Bark. Also have a few Sabbath shirts lying around too. Yeah, wow.
I did buy a new Ozzy shirt today, but it's going to be shipping. So nice little.
It's not here yet.
Oh, I had to. I was thinking, I was like, I got to get one that I can. Like you said, you bought one. Where did you go to Walmart? Or Meyer? I think had some Sabbath shirts.
No, this I picked up in Hot to Peak.
Well, you got it before people started squandering for them, right?
Yeah. Well, that's it. Because I know I looked through. I'm like, I could swore I had at least one, and I know there's some I don't fit in anymore. So, but I looked where all my shirts were. Excuse me. I'm like, I have all my Blues of Cult shirts there. I have my Kiss shirts. I'm like, where the fuck is my Sabbath shirts? I know I had at least one Ozzy and at least one Sabbath, but I'm like, you know, I was passing by. I'm like, let's pick one up. Bill's trying to get us to sing it. I'm not singing it.
I remember.
I want to murder it.
I remember you and I talking when Sean started repping him and the rest of the family, and remember they started doing appearances. And of course, I saw the prices. I'm like, man, I'd really like to do that. I probably should do that. It never came to fruition of where he would be probably around here. I think he only did like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I'm correct.
Yeah, I forget what the price point was, but hey, man, those people that were there at the very last one, you got the very last one. It's crazy. I feel like guys like Ozzy, Lemmy, and company don't go to heaven. I'm assuming they go to hell. That where we saw him and Little Nicky to keep the party going.
It's like, God, you think about some of this stuff. Yeah, like remember when I went to Chiller, when I came out to see you, and we went to Chiller. Remember one of the ones I wanted to get was Dabney Coleman, and they canceled him, and then he died. I was like, oh, it's terrible. He would have been awesome to meet.
Speaking of which,
Ozzy?
Holy shit.
No! You can do it, Ozzy! Fight his freaking head off! No! Spit him in the flag! Get here, Ozzy! Grand Central, Nikki.
Start running.
Oh, here, kill him with this. I'll never forget you guys.
That movie's awesome. I remember a lot of people not liking it, but that movie was good. That's one of Sandler's better ones, in my opinion. But
yeah, it is. I was hoping I'm watching. Hopefully, don't get dinged for all this shit. And if we do, who gives a shit? It's an Ozzy tribute.
Remember when he falls asleep on the fucking heater, the radiator, and his snoring is like terrifying. Sorry.
Sonny, what's up, man? 68-year-old Sabbath and Ozzy fan. Rest in peace, Prince of Darkness.
Hello. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Welcome.
It's like I said, it's like after watching back to the beginning and seeing him there, it's when I heard it, I was like, wow, he looked. I mean, of course he doesn't. People like, oh, he looked great. He did. He looked better than I thought he was going to look. He sounded way better than I thought he was going to sound. I mean, did he sound perfect? Of course not. But I mean, come on. It was. And then to do, like you said, that appearance where he was, with Sean Clark and all these people, and Sean did that video, which was great. If anybody hasn't seen that video, and if you're not familiar with Sean Clark, if you're watching this, go look up Sean Clark on here. He was repping Ozzy, and he did a whole video of going over to back to beginning and behind the scenes of doing that signing and everything. And he looked good. He was chatting with everybody. Yeah. He was just, and then this, it's just, sometimes it comes quick, and hey, you have to look at it this way. If I mean, from what I understand, he was in a lot of pain too.
I was talking to one of my coworkers. He's like, "Wasn't he in a John Carpenter movie?" I'm like, I think you're talking about Alice Cooper in Prince of Darkness.
Right. Yep. What's this? Crushing them?
Oh yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you were talking. I just slammed that one seltzer and just
You opened up another one.
yeah, right away. They're seltzers. They're nothing.
Marie, welcome. How you doing? Really
Hi,
loved
Marie.
his reality show. Got to know another side of Ozzy. I mean, he pioneered that. People don't realize it. I remember people thinking like, "What else going to watch a show about Ozzy and his family?" Everybody.
That became a big deal. Yeah.
That was gigantic. That led to so many other reality shows because of that. Hell, I love my Kiss. Gene Simmons carbon copied it with Family Jewels.
Oh yeah.
But that show was so big, and people were scratching their head. Like, I remember like people, friends of mine, like, who's going to watch Ozzy's Family on a reality show?
Yeah, it's different, right? And it worked out. I have the first 2 seasons, I think. I don't even know if I watched them all.
And that's one thing I was going to do. I meant to get a clip of him yelling, "Sharon!"
Sharon!
But I'm going to close out that poll. So looks like we got 59% is a clear winner with Crazy Train. I had to put up there. I kind of knew that was going to win. But let's see. We'll do another quick poll. Let me throw something up there if you want to chat while I do this.
Mm-hmm. I could actually show a few. I had a stack of DVDs, Pat, that I forgot. That's what I went to go grab a minute ago.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to watch these again. But I have the Black Sabbath story, Volume 1. Rare performances footage of classic tracks, plus the story of Sabbath in their own words. I don't know if you have any.
No, I don't have that. That's cool.
Yeah. When was this copyrighted? 2002. Now, here's one that's interesting because this looks like all later tour stuff, probably with Ozfest. And I mean, I got to turn it the other way. Black Sabbath, The Last Supper. So this is from 1999.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have seen a lot of this stuff because I've watched so much on YouTube, so it could be that.
This one I don't remember as much, but somebody's going to probably tell me. This is Ozzy Osbourne. Don't Blame Me. The Tales of Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't know that one. Interesting.
Yeah, it has a whole bunch of. I'm guessing it's probably all the videos on the back here. God, I gotta. Wow, this has been a long time, Pat. I've had these for over 20 years. And then just like the CD, the Live and Loud, I got the DVD of that. So
Very cool.
dude, it's weird when somebody passes away and then you're looking at this stuff. You're like, damn, yeah, it's bringing back a lot of nostalgia too, right? It's just.
I remember it was funny. So as I was driving, for those that may be new to the chat, I have a long commute to work. Actually, believe it or not, where I've been working this week is only an hour and 15 minutes. That to me is like working down the block because that's the shortest trip I'm going to have.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And I've listened to obviously Sabbath stuff, Davey Death Ray, because he was on for like 24 hours. And
Did you say 24 hours?
well, Dave, all the time. And I was thinking back, I heard Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I remember for those old folk like me, remember 8 tracks. I remember having Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I had Volume 4, and I had Paranoid. And I think I had Sabotage, all on 8-track back in the day. And sometimes I'm listening to songs, I can hear the 8-track because of those that know, like if you have an 8-track, it would fade out, you hear a click, and then it would pick up the song, fade back in on the next track. So it would like break in the middle of the song. And I always remember breaking in the middle looking for Today on Sabbath Bloody Sabbath and Sabracadabra. So like sometimes I'll hear it, I'm like waiting for it to fade and go click and go pick up at the next track. And any old farts out there like me remember 8 tracks. There was a couple of Sabbath. I mean, actually I remember a lot of the Kiss ones too doing it, but that just stuck out to me today when I heard Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I was waiting for it to click, fade back in.
I just realized. So, like when you abbreviate our podcast THMP, so we're the Thimp podcast. Is that what we can
With
pronounce
Thump.
ourselves?
Thump.
Thump. Okay.
Like my shirt said last night. Thud up, bitch.
You must have thought of that recently. I just Jordan's comment there. I was like, okay, Thump.
There it is. Yeah, thump. See yourself
Thump.
Loud. Bill's been watching the Osbournes, the old episodes on their YouTube channel. It's a great way. Yeah, because for those who don't know, it's on there. You can check it out. So I remember watching a lot of it. You know, when it aired. I've not seen every episode, but I saw a lot of them. Same thing with the Gene Simmons Family Jewels. I mean,
and the kids look completely different now too.
I know, right?
Dropped weight and
speaking of the kids, which one? There's one somewhere.
Did you get him helping the British Bulldogs winning at WrestleMania 3 or 2?
So here's a nice little clip. See if you guys remember the movie. And the kids are in it, and they're real young.
Boobs!
Boobs, Ozzy.
These filmmakers are just boobs.
What do you mean, Dad?
Well, they're using the same joke as they did in the last Austin Powers movie.
What joke?
You know, joke about the long, smooth rocket that looks like some guy's...
Johnson. Yes, sir. Any sign of that satellite?
Can I paint as Yoo-hoo gold?
Classic movie.
Yeah. Oh God, the second one. We're talking Ozzy, but yeah, I love the second one.
Kelly does look so much different as an adult now. I mean, she was a thick girl. I mean, she wasn't heavy by no means. But as she got older, she got so thin, and her face is like long now. It's hard to recognize her.
Now I know Jack. He's got kids. Does she have kids too, or no?
No,
I know she just got engaged to the Slipknot dude.
Yeah, I don't think she has kids. I don't know, but let me know in the chat. I don't know if she had kids, before that, but I know she just got engaged.
Yeah, that all happened there. That all happened there.
Because Jack's on his second marriage, I think, isn't he?
I think so. Jack, I think, was the first one that Sean repped, if I'm correct, too.
I don't know how he's got time to have all these kids. He's got like 18 different paranormal shows going.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife watches them all. That's how I know. What's going on in the chat? Colin's going to dig out all his Ozzy Sabbath DVDs, VHS. Those hairy man parts.
Oh, which one did you have? The Black Sabbath Volume 1, or did you have a few of these? Now I'm just going to play these.
What's up, Coy?
Because it's only been like, got to blow the dust off these things.
It's like, as you start sneezing. Colin's got a ton of Sabbath Ultimate vinyl box sets of the first 6 albums. They are really worth the money. Superb sets. Yeah,
nice.
Back on the vinyl kick, I should have. So I don't have a lot. Even all the Kiss vinyl sets, I don't have. Bill says favorite Sabbath era song isn't listening again. I'm going to put more up there. So you voted for Paranoid since that's your favorite song on your provided list. Yeah, so I threw up their favorite Ozzy era Black Sabbath song. So I threw just a few up there. Paranoid is winning at 56%. War Pigs at 0%. That's criminal. The fuck's that all about? Black Sabbath at 44%, and NIB at zero. That's also fucking criminal.
There was a game, if there's any Super Nintendo people in the chat, that came out called Rock and Roll Racing. It was just a racing game, car racing game, and there was, I think, 4 songs. And this is how I got to learn Black Sabbath Paranoid. Paranoid was one of the songs. The other one was Highway Star by Deep Purple. That song, all of a sudden, then I'm listening to Deep Purple all the time. I wish I could remember the other 2 songs. I might have to look it up later, but that was a fun game because there was 4 different songs they would play throughout the game. Anyways.
Great song. They have a son? Well, he's got 2 sons.
Does he have one before Sharon?
Before Sharon, and he was never in any of the spotlight, along with the other daughter, Amy.
I gotta look that up now. It's gonna bother me.
Kelly so she has a baby with the Slipknot guy. They just weren't married. Okay, I didn't know. I kind of thought she had a kid. Yep. Yeah, I kind of thought she did, but I wasn't sure. Oh, is that what it is? She took Ozempic? Is that how she lost some weight? Because she was never really heavy. She was thick.
Yeah.
Always remembers Jack saying he would never marry and didn't want kids, and now he's on marriage number 2. Let's see.
Oh shit! There was a lot more songs in this than I thought. Can I tell you these songs? Oh, no, I'll let you finish that.
Okay, I'll do. Bill says number 1 favorite Ozzy song is "Shot in the Dark." Great song. So actually, if you listen to Eddie Trunk, I listened to Eddie Trunk on the way home. He had Phil Susan on, who was the bass player on Ultimate Sin and wrote that song. And his favorite Sabbath era song is "Children of the Grave." Great song. And what were you saying?
There's the other songs in the video game. I just wanted to say "Bad to the Bone" by George Thorogood and the Destroyers, "Highway Star Deep Purple," "Paranoid" by Black Sabbath, "Peter Gunn" by Henry Mancini. Is that right? "Born to Be Wild." "Born to Be Wild" by Steppenwolf. "Radar Love" by Golden Earring. "Breaking the Law" by Judas Priest. "Red Barchetta" by Rush. Wow. And "Power of the Horde" by Elite Torin Chieftain. I don't know that song.
Why watch your language? This is a family show.
Yeah. Is that should I know who that is?
I don't know. If you did, I'd clap because I have no clue who that is.
You knew all the other ones though.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
Some of Bill's favorite songs, Sabbath era, Supernaut, good song. The Writ, Megalomania. Look at that deep. Killing Yourself to Live, love that. Colin, did you ever see them at the what the fuck was it? California Jam at 74? I know obviously, I don't even think you were born yet. I think you were born in 74. But go look it up on YouTube. And they got a great set. They do a great version of Kill Yourself to Live. Into the Void, After Forever is another good one too. Yeah, The Writ's such a great song.
We always thought the beginning of Sweet Leaf as kids was hysterical too, of course.
Sounds like my neighbor Mike.
After smoking.
It seriously does. Like he was coughing one night, and I heard him. He's like, and I started going. He's like, "What's that?" Like,
and then
Sweet Leaf from Sabbath.
Click play Sweet Leaf
from this album too, because this is the font from Master Reality.
God, did you have this thing growing up listening to like being fans of these bands and musicians, like where like a certain album just hit with you for a while and then you went on to something else? Like I think with all of Ozzy's and Black Sabbath's albums, I had that. Like Master Reality, I remember I had something with that album for a long time. Compared to
Master Reality was great. It's such a great album. Yeah, I'll grab the discs and we'll start going through them in a minute too.
Yeah.
Colin says, yeah, isn't that such a great show? If anybody hasn't seen it, go check out Sabbath at the 74 Cal Jam. And it's great. They play some real good shit because that was the what had just come out?
All right now.
I guess Sabotage had just come out, right? 74? No, Sabotage was 75. So it was Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. So let's check on the poll real quick again. 50% says Paranoid, 10% for War Pigs. Thank you for whoever voted for that because it was criminal. Black Sabbath at 40%, 0 for NIB. Nib. Everybody's like, what's Nib?
Nativity in Black.
And nobody knows what it is. Like if you ask Geezer Butler, because he wrote a lot of the lyrics and a lot of the songs. It's like it was just nothing. This just something just came up with. Everybody's like, there's like this big thing of like what it means. And I don't know if I ever told the story. That was always the big thing. Like people always asked me, like, oh, because my son's name is Terrence. Like, oh, where'd you get the name Terrence? I always tell everybody, Geezer Butler, named after Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath, because Geezer Butler's real name is Terrence Butler. That's not really why, because my wife could give a shit less about Sabbath, but that's just what I tell everybody. And Terrence would always say, like, oh, people like, oh, Terrence, that's such a nice name. It's like, what is it? It's like, oh, my dad named me after somebody in Black Sabbath. That's what he used to tell everybody. And people were like, what?
Huh? Wow. This is good stuff.
But yeah, let's go through. Let's go back to the beginning, just like they did for the show. And go through some cool stuff. So I'm sure everybody, if you're a fan, loves the OG Sabbath album.
Okay.
There you go.
You got the CD. I got the...
See, I don't have the vinyl anymore. I sold all my vinyl years ago like an idiot, and I have no desire to buy them all. And here One of my favorite songs on here is Jesus Christ, it's got to be a little bit of Finger, Sleeping Village. It's just some great shit. Warning, because it's all in a row. We used to do The Wizard too.
I like Black Sabbath and NIB. Well, The Wizard, yeah.
And Wicked World is just killer. And
side 2, I don't remember as much. The first side, I just remember a lot. First 4 songs. Oh God!
And I remember there's a guy that was posting. Did you ever see, like, I think on Facebook those page where they like famous locations, and you see a bunch of pictures of people taking pictures outside this barn. It's still standing. I'm like, God, I'd love to go there.
What is this?
Oh God, yeah. Pat needs to have another son named Philip. Philip, why? Remember when Ozzy did a song on a WWE special? Oh yeah, I'm sure Brett does.
Ozzy did a handful of things. He also hosted Monday Night Raw at one time for an episode when they did guest hosts. Oh my God.
Adrian was born in July of 70. Oh, nice. Okay, Paranoid was released somewhere around that. Yeah, so somebody that's actually older than me.
You know, you didn't really see Ozzy's music or like on soundtracks as much. I'm sure Dazed and Confused had Paranoid, right? But Dazed and Confused is probably one of the greatest soundtracks of all time, arguably.
Seriously, one of my favorites. Let's go to album number 2. I mean, probably their biggest album. And seriously, because you look at the track listing. I mean, War Pigs, which is funny because it's always just called War Pigs, and it's actually called War Pigs / Luke's Wall. Paranoid, Planet Caravan, and I'm sure everybody's heard the cover of Planet Caravan from Pantera. Iron Man, Electric Funeral. I love Electric Funeral. Such a great tune. Hand of Doom is awesome. Oh. Rat Salad, great instrumental. Jack the Stripper, Fairies Wear Boots.
Fairies, God, yeah.
I would have to say on here,
that's the overall best album for me. I'm sorry, it is.
It is. There's not one. There's nothing on here. There's not a skipper on this. I mean, there's not too many skippers on any of these albums, as far as I'm concerned. But oh God, I love Electric Funeral. What a fucking great song.
Electric Funeral, yeah. That whole album, like I swear I've had that on repeat many a times in my life.
Oh yeah, it's just insane. If you guys hanging out tonight in the chat, do us a favor, hit that like button too. I'll get rid of the stupid banner, which is annoying the shit out of me.
Between
Paranoid
and Volume 4. Volume 4. Oh God. We'll get to Volume 4 here in a minute.
We'll get there, but here, my shirt, Master of Reality.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
go off those tracks, Pat. Let's hear them.
Sweet Leaf. I mean, awesome. After Forever is amazing. Embryo, great. Instrumental. Children of the Grave rules. Orchid, another good instrumental. Lord of This World is awesome. Solitude's great. And then Into the Void. Oh God, Into the Void is my favorite on this album.
Yeah.
And there's a version. If anybody here that's a Soundgarden fan, there's a version of Bad Motorfinger that came out, and it's like a 2-disc one, and it comes with an extra disc. They do a version of A Girl You Want from Devo on it, and they do a version of Into the Void. And the Into the Void version has all different words. It's the same music, but it's different words that Chris Cornell wrote. And if you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's cool. It looks just like a Bad Motorfinger album, but on it says Psalms. I don't know what the fuck Psalms mean, but it's a really good version of Into the Void. It's interesting, the words, because they're totally different. Brett fucking crushing them.
I got to go get 2 more here in a minute. Dude, these things are going to go down like nothing.
The first 6, exactly, Colin. There's nothing wrong with any of them.
God bless. 0 added sugar, Pat. 90 calories each.
Watching your girls figure. Ozzy and Lemmy wrote some songs together. Rest and beat them both. Yeah, that's one thing that was great. That was one of the highlights of our trip when we went to age 45. Was going to the Rainbow and going to Lemmy's Lounge in the Rainbow Barn Grill. Get a picture with the big Lemmy statue.
They say what they're going to do with Ozzy's remains.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure it'll come out eventually, but I don't know.
After the privacy and letting just happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Bad Motorfinger is Soundgarden's best album. Yeah. And right after that, it has to be Super Unknown, because that just rules. Soundgarden was one of those bands that just got better every album just got fucking better. And
that
then when
music-
they called it quits and they had that big break in between, it was like, oh.
Dude, that music video, Black Hole Sun, with the mom, that freaked me out. Where she's like,
and watch it all drunk, like,
I was like, what the fuck? She looks scary.
oh, what's this? I didn't know this. Colin says that Barn, on their first album, appeared in an episode of a British sitcom called One Foot in the Grave. It's in the background on the scene. I doubt the makers ever even knew that. That's awesome. That's cool as hell.
Get in the sure.
Craig's favorite Sabbath song is The Wizard because he got his first ever lap dance to it. We waited the whole Back to the Beginning concert for someone to play it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we used to play it all the time. We had because we have a harmonica player. It's a great tune.
Bill, are we going to see Craig next weekend? I forgot. I'm sure you told me. I think he's coming. So
what is going on in our private chat? The phone's blowing up.
That's that's.
Are you sending stuff?
No. Nope.
Oh, I'll check and I'll go through it in a minute.
What's the over under? Is it Jordan or is it Cody?
Yeah, I think it's Cody. That's fine. I'll go through it in a minute and see if there's some pictures they want us to show.
Yeah, we'll go through it, guys. We'll
talk to Bob. Sabbath, Volume 4.
Oh my God.
Hills, Will's Confusion, The Straightener, Tomorrow's Dream is awesome. Changes, which everybody is going to go over the guy that did it. What the hell's the guy's name?
Dude, it's a great song though, Pat.
Oh, it is. It's a great song, but the version, who's the guy that just did the one that helped me in the chat? I can't remember his name. He's a newer artist. But
that I ever had.
Well, he did a duet with Kelly years ago too with that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. FX is great. Supernaut. Oh God, what a great riff. Snowblind.
Yeah.
Saint Vitus Dance is great. Under the Sun, Every Day Comes and Goes. Laguna Sunrise. I mean, like I said, there's no filler. Youngblood, thank you. That's it. Yeah, because my wife went on a deep dive and started checking out all this stuff because she liked that version he did. But another stellar album that's just bands should be this lucky to just put out like stuff like this. And Sabotage, love this album.
Sabotage, yeah,
great album. I always marveled at Bill Ward because it looks like he's got like tights, like he's a ballet dancer. Like ballet shoes and ballet. Almost like, what the hell is that? I was wondered about that.
Aren't you glad Sabbath didn't go like the Kiss route and do a disco album?
Oh, yeah, no. Let's not go down that Kiss rabbit hole of all the different styles. We should do a stream of that one night. I'll get aggravated.
That would be a kiss and chat.
Yeah, it would be. Hole in the Sky. God, what a good song. Somebody did who did Hole in the Sky live?
Somebody did a cover of that. You're right.
Well, they did it. Did Metallica do it at Back to the Beginning? Hole in the Sky? I thought they did. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't Start Too Late. Great Symptom of the Universe. God, what a great riff that is.
Woman. Sorry.
Megalomania. Great. The Thrill of It All. Super Czar. Am I Going Insane? Radio. That always, for some reason, always creeped me out, that song. And The Writ is probably, arguably, my favorite Sabbath song is The Writ. Love it.
I'm going through change.
And of course, this, like I said, I remember before I even had the album, I had it on 8-track. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
I love the cover. So cool.
Oh God, it's so great. It's just like, it's like, come home with this album. The parents like, what are you looking at? There's like people on this bed, like they're fooling around. There's the devil. It says 666 on it. It's
the devil's music.
It's the devil's music. What's up, Mom? The devil's body count. That's what's up. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I mean, come on, a national acrobat. So today, Eddie Trunk had Lizzie Hale on, and originally they were supposed to play a national acrobat before they did Perry Mason. Was it Perry Mason? Or
Osmosis?
They did Perry Mason, I think, rather than was it either Miracle Man, she said, or Perry Mason? Because I don't remember. I didn't see Lizzie Hale's one, but they said originally we're going to do a national acrobat. I'm like, that would have been great. Sabracadabra, Rules, Killing Yourself to Live. Oh God, Who Are You is haunting as fuck. Looking for Today, great song. I can still hear the 8-track changing in the middle of the song. And Spiral Architect. I mean, it's like such you have to sit and listen to and try to understand what they're even talking about. Great stuff. Yeah, it was a good version. Kelly and Ozzy did of Changes.
What year was Sabbath Bloody Sabbath?
Sabbath Bloody Sabbath should have been 74 because Sabotage was 75. 74. Yep.
Oh, so you showed the other one. Okay.
I had them in backwards. Yeah, I guess usually I have everything in order. I get it headed backwards.
See, I gotta go back. See, so okay, you're gonna come up to Never Say Die. I'm just
rewatch Youngblood do it at the back to being concert. I thought it was amazing. Yeah, he did good. I'd never heard of the guy before, but man, that from what I understand, that gave his career probably a big boost. Phone's still blowing up.
God, I gotta go back and listen to this album. I don't know as much about if you're gonna show
Never
the
Say
CD.
Die. I love Never Say Die.
Yeah,
we'll get there. All right, so next is Technical Ecstasy. Another album.
Oh,
very underrated album, but I love this album.
Technical Ecstasy. God, I haven't listened to that one in a while.
I mean, Backstreet Kids it was a little bit of a departure. It was almost like this was like their rock album because everything on here was more rock and roll than like metal. And it was a nice change. Like Backstreet Kids, that's such a great song to open up an album with. You Won't Change Me is good. It's all right. Axl Guns N' Roses did It's All Right. Axl played the piano and did it at Back to the Beginning.
He was one of the ones they were saying that was off a little bit, right?
Yes, he was. Gypsy's great. All Moving Parts Stand Still is great. Rock and Roll Doctor's great. Gotta see a Rock and Roll Doctor. Great song.
Refill. Be right back.
Do It Up. She's Gone. Dirty Women. Very underrated album. If you don't have Technical Ecstasy, you don't know what you're missing. Such a great freaking album. Like I said, it's like the Sabbath rock album. It's just straight up rock and roll. It's not really heavy. Good stuff. Hold on. Sorry, my phone has not stopped since we fucking went live. Texts about garbage. Nothing. Unfucking believable. Let's check the chat while we're waiting. Yeah, Whole Sky, awesome. Bill's mom used to have all of these old Sabbath records in her vinyl collection right there with Bread and Jim Croce. Hey, wait till you come here and see my eclectic mix of CDs. These are all CDs, folks. So back when CDs became in favor, vinyl went out the door. The only vinyl I saved is my New York Dolls, my Blue Oyster Cult, and my Kiss. Why I sold my Sabbath and my Ozzy, I have no fucking clue. But I got tired of moving them from place to place, and then of course I just transferred everything to CDs. Now vinyl's back, but the thing is, I'm not buying it again. My son buys it. He collects it. I gave him what vinyl I had. I'll just keep my CDs. That's all. Birmingham, the birthplace of heavy metal. Yeah, if you guys, Bill, shout out to Bill, the Everscave. There's a link, but if you want to throw it in the chat, Bill, don't go do it now. Everybody hang out in the chat with us. And they just have a live camera on the big bench in Birmingham, and people just doing like flowers and candles and everything for Ozzy. All right, Pat's finally singing. Took some deep cuts from Take to see them bring it out. It's the German version. Yeah, there's a reason why I play guitar. Believe it or not, I do sing certain songs okay back in the day, but no, I'm not singing. All right, well, I know Never Say Die is up next, and I know he's got it on vinyl, so I'll wait till he comes back. Let's check the poll, see what the poll's doing. Paranoid's at 42%. War Pigs is at 8%. My fucking phone. Black Sabbath at 42, tied with Paranoid. Like it, love it. NIB is at 8%. So we'll close out this poll. We'll do another one. Yeah. So Paranoid. Paranoid and Black Sabbath tied.
It's so weird, Pat. It's light outside still for me. I'm not used to seeing when we're live. The lights. It's still light out. Oh. Anyways. These are kicking in already, aren't they?
Boy. I'm going to do another quick poll up there. I'll just throw some random ones in there. Like I said, it's not to be all say all. Let's do. I'm going to make it real hard this time. I'm not trying to talk dirty.
You want to see something really scary?
Something really scary. Let's see. Let's see.
To Ozzy.
All right. Let's see you guys feast your eyes and sit and try to figure this one out. All right, so we're up to Black Sabbath, Never Say Die. A very underrated album. You know, it people were like, because their music had changed. Like I said, turned more into rock rather than metal. But there's some great fucking songs on here. I mean, just the title track alone, Never Say Die, was great. Johnny Blade is awesome. Junior's Eyes, I mean, Guns N' Roses did it at the back to the beginning, and Axl was off. But my God, did Slash have it perfect. He had the sound down, everything down perfect. The music was second to none, even on Never Say Die, too. The song, because they did Never Say Die.
Warner Brothers label. Okay.
Yep. A Hard Road is really good. Shockwave is great. Air Dance, Over to You, Breakout's great. Swinging the Chain. One of the A Hard Road is one of my favorite tunes on here too. I used to play, like I said, a lot of this. I used to play a lot of stuff off of this when I got that Black Sabbath songbook, but very underrated. And that was Ozzy's last album with them until 13.
Oh yeah, 13.
And this album, now this was like a return to form. This was like this was almost like leftovers from the first album. This is, if you guys ever hear this, it's dark and heavy as hell. I mean, come on. The song "God Is Dead" was the single off of it. It was just heavy as all hell. But let me see. Oh yeah, Bill does the tribute. There's the link.
Oh yeah,
people playing tribute in Birmingham to that bench that's there.
It's early in the morning right now, or late night, early morning, I should say, right?
Birmingham, Alabama. Well, wait, that's the birthplace of heavy incest.
Jesus Christ, Jordan!
I will say this: I've been to Birmingham a lot because I do a lot of work in Alabama, and that is the best airport ever. It's like so easy to get in, so easy to get out. It's so small. Love flying there.
You and I've talked about Alabama because I went to Huntsville a couple different times. I enjoyed Alabama, man.
Alabama's nice people, and I love that airport, man. Oh, easy.
Get to hour and a half to Nashville from there too.
Yeah.
Alabama whirly.
But 13, you got End of the Beginning is great. God Is Dead, Loner, Zeitgeist is probably my favorite song on this album. Age of Reason, Live Forever, Damaged Soul, and Dear Father. Great. This is a
cool.
great bookend. Great bookend on the Ozzy Sabbath era. And the only other thing here, we've talked about this a lot. Probably, I think, the best tribute album out there, Nativity in Black.
Okay, good. Because that was one of the ones that I just have in my CD book. Yes, love it. Dude, I tell you, Megadeth's Paranoid's awesome. I think it's good. I
think that's clearly I can't think of another tribute album because the Kiss one absolutely blows. Except the only thing that's good on there, believe it or not, is the Garth Brooks song, which is Garth Brooks doing. He did Hard Luck Woman was good. And actually, no, Deuce was good too because what's his name played the harmonica on it? Stevie Wonder. Believe it or not.
In Planet Caravan's Pantera, I thought we said right on there.
On here?
No, or
they did that on their own album. They did that.
No, they did it on their own. Okay,
yeah.
I gotta go back and listen to those tracks again.
So this is Biohazard doing After Forever, White Zombie doing Children of the Grave, Megadeth doing Paranoid, 1,000 Homo DJs, which obviously never went anywhere, maybe not in this country, doing Supernaut. Ozzy actually was on here with Therapy, which I don't know who that was, doing Iron Man. Corrosion of Conformity doing Lord of this World, which is actually real.
Yes, COC. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Sepultura doing Symptom of the Universe, which is good.
Yep.
Bullring Brummels, which I never understand who that was, do the Wizard. Bruce Dickinson with Godspeed doing Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Ugly Kid Joe doing NIB. Faith No More. Fucking monkeys. No, actually that's Helmet. Faith No More doing War Pigs. And Typo Negative, like I said, doing Black Sabbath is the clear winner on this. I mean, it's such a fucking, like I said,
so good.
I remember listening to this. What year was this? This had to be around 96.
Good old Pete Steele, baby.
I remember writing so small and I can't fucking read it.
Bill wants me to sing This Love, doesn't he? I'm not doing that again. That could happen later.
Is that what it is? An offshoot of Ministry? I didn't know that. Probably knew it.
Wow.
I didn't know it now.
Ministry's first album, the funniest thing in the world, right? What happened after?
Oh yeah, they did a 180. I won't say 360 because I was get corrected. They do a complete 180.
360. I mean, you're going the same way, Pat, right?
I do go the same way. I might go that way, but I do go the same way. But I remember driving in my old. I had a 93 Mazda B4000 pickup truck. I just got one of those old folks like me. Remember?
How long did you have that truck? You were talking about that truck last night.
I had it for a couple of years. I got rid of it when Terrence was being born because if I had to put him in there, I couldn't put it. There was no room to put a
baby seat.
A baby seat. Plus, I figured, God forbid, if Kathy ever in an emergency needed to drive it, if I was not around, she could use the other car. I tried to teach her stick 1,000 times, and she could never get how to drive stick. So I sold it. But I remember driving around because I just got one of those Sony. Actually, she had gotten it for me for my birthday that year. One of those Sony 6-disc. It was a 5-disc player where you had controlled everything on your dashboard, but it was a little cartridge you put into the thing that was underneath your seat. Did you ever see those?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep. And I remember driving. It was like dark one night. It was really late. I'm coming home, and I put this on, and all you hear is,
"Come on,
what is this that stands before me?" I'm like, looking in the back seat.
Is this like King Diamond Abigail?
The shit out of me. It's fucking. It's creepy as hell, man. But what a good version they did.
Hey Daniel, yeah, we went on an event about Volume 4 just a short while ago. Big fans of Volume 4 here, but then again, we're big fans of just Black Sabbath in general.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that's my Black Sabbath CDs.
CD loving. I was just showing the albums as we were going, Pat. So
the only one I don't have is We Sold Our Soul. I just never needed to buy it because I have every Sabbath album.
It was their greatest hits, arguably. Yes.
Yeah. We'll do so I threw a chat. I threw a chat there. I do a new poll. Favorite Black Sabbath album. So I put Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Master of Reality, and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. And Master of Reality is killing it.
You know, Volume 4 there, Pat. Were you just doing that?
You can only put 4 up there. That's why. Otherwise, I'd put more. So I'll probably throw some more up there. I just threw those out there just to say, yeah, it only lets you put
fine.
4.
The damage is done.
I know. I'll go fuck myself. I will. I swear I will.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there already, Pat. It's happening.
Jordan says favorite Volume 4 is WWF Music Volume 4. Chris Jericho's theme was the tits back in the day.
Jordan with one out of left field, but I love it, Jordan. You know I do.
I have to flip this over because the only
break down the walls of Jericho.
I don't know the new Ozzy album. I never got the new one where he had all those different guest guitarists on. He had like Jeff Beck. He had like Clapton. I never picked it up. I should pick it up because a couple of tunes were pretty good.
I don't know about that one,
but I mean, yeah, you got to have the OG Blizzard of Oz. This just, I mean, hearing this in 1980 just completely floored me. And it's a shame because this band was great. And then, they went and got rid of him because they wanted she just kind of wanted like a better looking version of a band, I guess. And that's why she got Rudy Sarzo and Tommy Aldridge. Yeah, there it is. And there's the same thing here. There's not a bad song on this fucking album. I don't know. Crazy Train, Goodbye to Romance, D. I remember learning D on my acoustic guitar, just going crazy trying to learn how to play it. Suicide Solution.
Mr. Crowley, man.
Mr. Crowley, No Bone Movies, Revelation Mother Earth was probably my favorite guitar play by guitar solo. The live version from Tribute.
Look at the
Steal Away the Night. Just fucking God, every song. Amazing.
I don't know if I can get that, the sleeve. Oh, it's zooming out, son of a bitch.
Zoom, focus.
Yeah, there it is. I loved when these did the lyrics, the songs on the back. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I love that. Now I can't read it because it's so small. Look at the disc, I can't even read it. Even with my fucking cheaters on, I can't even see it.
Yeah.
Let's see what everybody's saying. Masters is winning. It's going there. Colin remembers painting a complete Sabbath album covers collage on his bedroom wall as a teenager at mom's house. Wow. God knows whoever buys that house eventually will think. Do you have a picture of that? I'd love to see it, man. If you have a picture.
Oh, that's wild, isn't that, Pat?
I would like to see that. Yeah, Blizzard. Like I said, the first two albums, start to finish, nothing. There's not one problem with them.
Oh, there's
Steal away the night. See, I'm starting to sing.
Fuck.
I ain't buzzed yet. And the last album with Randy Rhoads. I mean, and absolutely amazing.
Over the mountain.
I mean, Over the Mountain, Flying High Again, You Can't Kill Rock and Roll, Believer, Little Dolls, Tonight, SATO, and Diary of a Madman. I mean, come on, this first two albums are just complete masterpieces. Just unbelievable.
Diary of a Madman. Yep, this is some good.
I mean, there's not anything on here that's no fat to trim at all.
If my mom saw an upside down cross on an album when I was a kid, I'd be in trouble.
I give my mother credit because my mother, they sent me to parochial school. My mother used to teach religious education at the church, and she never really gave me a problem about any of this stuff. To be honest with you.
So, Pat, you were 9 years old when this album came out because this came out the year I was born.
Yep. Yeah, it came out in 81. I was 9 years old. And then this right here, right after Randy died, he had an obligation. Actually, Randy was supposed to even play on this obligation. They wanted him to do a live album of Sabbath songs. So there's Speak of the Devil. And this is actually really cool because Brad Gillis was a killer guitar player. It would have been great to see him stay, but
this one's a little beat up, but yeah.
I just always loved the cover. It was so good.
Yeah. Oh God, this one's definitely ripped apart. Look at that.
Look at that. Jesus Christ.
When you remember, I bought these, Pat, when albums were worth nothing. Remember that in the mid 90s? Right. I bought this for like 75 cents.
I'm gonna do. I should have did that too, but who would have thought? I'm gonna rely on you to read all the track listing because I can't read it on here. It's so fucking small and light.
Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so we got side one, right? Symptom of the Universe, Snowblind, Black Sabbath. Side two is Fairies Wear Boots, War Pigs, and the Wizard. Side three, NIB, Sweet Leaf, Never Say Die. And then side four, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Iron Man / Children of the Grave, and Paranoid. Now, I don't think you said it, but this says it was recorded live at the Ritz in New York.
Yep.
September of 1982, September 26th and 27th.
Yeah, and I have somewhere, I think I still have it, because they had the concert filmed. And I remember, for those who remember, like the Friday night concerts on MTV, they had this concert. I don't think it was the full concert. I don't think it was every song. It's been a minute since I watched it. Somewhere on a disc I have it because I transferred all the shit.
I like that shot on the back. Isn't that cool?
That's great. Yeah, I tell you, man, Brad Gillis really would have blended right in. It's a shame.
Yeah, this one, some of the live albums, I should go back and revisit them a bit more. Well, I should go back and revisit a ton of this shit. Sorry, not shit.
Shit, voted for Master Reality. Bill did. Favorite Dio era album has to be Heaven and Hell. I wouldn't argue. That's easily mine. Absolutely. And Dio Live Evil is actually really what Sabbath. It's a fucking bug in here. It keeps flying in my face.
The fucking monkeys.
Well, let's see. 1 second.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't even think it's a sense of humor. I think they're just out and out sick people. I mean, and they're trying to make everyone else around them who listens to their music as sick as they are.
Reverend, let me ask you a question. This album, Do It Like a Dog. Now, this has to be about animal behavior. Is that right?
Let me give you an example. I have one of the lyrics. You will tell me what you honestly think is.
Go right ahead.
Gonna drive my long steel missile down on your love channel. Deep, deep, you'll beg for more. Raising hell and serpent score. Feel me, feel me. Now, what does that mean to you? To me, it means nothing but a sexual act.
I have to look. I did get that. Maybe I didn't upload it, so I'm going to look at my file.
No worries. Oh, what I'm talking about?
Yes, indeed. I know I did it. Let's see.
You fucking assholes, right?
Here. All right, it's uploading now, so we will show it shortly. Let's go back to the chat and see what everybody's up. Come on, what everybody's doing. Yeah, that's one of my regrets. if you guys have any regrets, let us know. One of the regrets is not seeing Dio live when he not with Sabbath, because that was a short-lived thing, and I just was too young at the time. Nobody would take me to a concert that early. But I never saw him even with the band Dio, which is a few times I had the opportunity and didn't do it. I should have.
I think I told you that was what my wife and I said when the next time Tom Petty came around, we have to go see him. And it was the last time he was in Chicago, and then he passed like a year or two later. It was one of those things is like, got to go see him. Always wanted to. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, right?
Exactly. Well, my biggest regret, I've mentioned before, my biggest regret when it came to seeing somebody was not seeing Steve Ray Vaughan.
I totally get it.
I was supposed to go. He was playing at the PNC Art Center, which at the time was still the Garden State Art Center because it was 1990. And I passed it every day. I was like, oh, let's go get tickets. It was SRV and Joe Cocker. And I was going to college at the time. I kept passing. I'm like, oh, I'll get tickets. And me and my roommate were going to go. And then they're like, oh, shit, no, we'll just go see him because he was supposed to be playing in at the Pier in New York City. I think like 2 weeks after that. And he died right after that. He got killed in that fucking car, a plane crash, helicopter crash.
Helicopter, right?
Yep. And that's my biggest regret. I should just fucking went, but who knew? SHOUT. Shout. What's up, man? I actually cried when I got the news. I'm not gonna lie, man. I sat in my car and I was tearing up. I really, really was. I'm sorry. I'll admit it. It just hit a lot of people, man. He wasn't just the singer of a band. He was a pop culture icon.
He was.
Hard pressed to. The funny thing is, I was hearing like people, a whole new generation that didn't even know who he was introduced to him because of that Post Malone song. People were like, who's this guy singing with Post Malone? And everybody's like, what? That's fucking Ozzy Osbourne. But the newer generation didn't know who he was. Now the generation does know because of that.
Sorry.
Bill saw Dio twice, once solo and once with Sabbath. Oh, you did? Oh, that's Heaven and Hell. Nice. Yeah, that was my thing, man. I just never got there. And sucks. Oh, look at Concert Dio and Wacken Festival in Germany. Wow, Motorhead played that day too. Yeah, another one I didn't get to see was Motorhead.
Yeah, I didn't get to see Motorhead.
You were during the final shows a couple weeks ago. I was too, man. I really was. When I didn't watch it live, but I watched it after the fact. I know a lot of you guys watched it live, but I watched it after the fact, and I was, man. That's crazy. But let's close out this poll and we'll throw some Moors up there. The Moors. Keep clear of the Moors. Favorite Black Sabbath album. So I put up there Sabbath, Paranoid, Master Reality, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, and the clear winner, Master Reality, then Paranoid, then Black Sabbath, the original, and then Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Wow. Unreal. Cool. Michael grew up poor. Concerts were not an option growing up. I got my first job at 14. Most of my money went to concerts. I remember vividly having like a mirror in my room and all the concert tickets because I just spent my money on tickets for concerts. Because concerts back then were affordable. They were like $10, $15.
Whew.
I paid more than $20 for a ticket back then. Good one, yeah. Close Your Eyes Forever. Close My Eyes Forever with Lita Ford. Yeah, that was a great one. I mean, that's one person I didn't see. She probably said something online, but I didn't see her name pop up today. So Motorhead a few times. They always delivered the goods. Was lucky enough to have met Lemmy twice. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I would have loved to. There's a few bands that evaded me. Like Rush is in that category. That's a good topic we should do a stream on one night. Bands that you didn't get a chance to see. Like I didn't get a chance to see Rush.
Yeah.
They always evaded me.
It'll give you some time to think about it.
Yeah. Rush evade. Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it. That'd be a real good one. Sonny saw Motorhead a few times. Nice. Lemmy is God. All right. So actually, you mentioned this before, and we were talking about this last night. One of our favorite clips of Ozzy.
Slide. Move it around. All right, come on, stop here. Let's go.
Excuse me. Who are you guys? Where's Bob and BJ?
I guess they probably found a better gig. They split.
What do you mean they got a better gig? They're like family.
They're in a jet now over Japan. We heard they got a gig with the Monkees.
The Fucking monkeys! You're kidding me.
Hey, it's a tough business. Don't worry about nothing. Me and Jocko here, we've been wiring up shit for years. We'll wire up a toilet seat. It'll suck the pants off you. We're the best.
You better be the best, because tonight's a big show, and my boys better look good, okay? Fucking monkeys?
Fucking monkeys.
But it's good though when they fuck up the wiring and he's like, "You fucking asshole."
Yeah, I should get that clip. I was rushing to get as much as I can, but yeah,
No.
I'm like,
You got the main part there. There's no doubt.
I got to see the Ramones. Yeah, that I did get to see. I did see the Ramones. They were good. I was right up front for the Ramones.
You know, I've always wanted to see. I think I told you I've always wanted to see John Fogerty or at least part of Creedence. You know, so
I wanted to go see him last year. I was going to go see him. He was doing Bethel Woods, not far from me, and I really should have went. And I looked to see if he was on the roster this year, but he wasn't. Bill's old guitar player believes he has permanent hearing damage from a Motorhead show. I wouldn't doubt it.
Hey, I remember I got to see Kenny Loggins for his farewell. Was that 2 years ago? That was fun.
Yeah, was that his farewell?
Supposedly.
Supposedly, yeah. I'll be up.
But yeah, he said it was his farewell. We'll see.
Would love to see Rush. Neil Peart went. Yeah, that's one that just evaded me every time.
Rush is another one that
never got to see him.
Yeah, same here. Make a good beer compared to the other bands that make beers. So
yeah,
or have labels, their names.
Rush is a Canadian icon and played drums in a Rush cover band. Yeah, Rush is just. I mean, they started out opened up for Kiss back in the day. Kiss and Rush were very close.
You guys haven't seen the movie "I Love You, Man"? Paul Rudd. That's a big movie, a good fun comedy with the band Rush in it. They're not literally in it, but they go to a concert and everything. It's yeah.
All right, you can chat away. I'm going to get another poll going.
Bill, I think I told you I took my mom to see Billy Joel at Wrigley Field. It was the year when the Cubs won the World Series. So we got to go to Wrigley Field, and I got that video somewhere, Pat. That's in my archive hard drive with the guy that was like sleeping, standing up, and he was like circling because he was so fucking high. It was hysterical.
Nice.
People watching at a concert's a lot of fun. If you're not screwed up, of course, too.
Oops.
Slapping the bass. That's right. So Bill's seen that movie. Good film. Very good movie.
Sorry. I try to as fast as I can.
You got that great sounding keyboard. You're like, what's his name? And Super Troopers. Enhance.
All right. Just
Ramathorn. Enhance.
And what's another one?
You seen Super Troopers? It's a good film.
Oh, Super Troopers is great.
We'll have to watch that one sometime. Good
Definitely have to watch that.
Enhance. There we go. Enhance.
All right, new poll up there. Let's see. Best Ozzy appearance in a movie or TV show. And I put up there the Jerky Boys, Trick or Treat, Little Nicky, or Goldmember. So vote away. Let's see where it lands.
I don't know, like
Sonny's idol. Are you a drummer?
I get a kick out of the Jerky Boys one, but probably that Little Nicky one's pretty fucking cool though.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I always wanted to see Billy Joel too. And that's no one I can kick myself. That's one, for fuck's sake, he played like every month at Madison Square Garden for years. I work in Manhattan a lot. Madison Square Garden's an hour and a half from my house. Look at you slamming those some bitches.
Jesus. There's a problem. It's for the pain.
Yeah, I got to check that out. The new Billy Joel doc on Max. I got to check it out. I heard
I haven't watched it yet, Bill. I'll have to check it out. I feel like I'm Charlie Sheen in Men at Work. Remember?
Wow.
When he downs the Dom Perignon, it's for the pain. Can I have another one? How did you know I had done?
Not something about doing an Ozzy documentary next year. I'm sure there's going to be something coming out now. I'm amazed they didn't do a biopic.
We were going to talk about that. Who we think could play him?
That's right. Oh yeah. So you guys throw in the chat. Who do you think would be a good choice if they did a biopic on Ozzy? Who could play Ozzy? Yeah, we were talking about that last. Good one. Right, I forgot about that. And I didn't even think of it, but now the wheels are turning. Who would be a great Who would you cast to play Ozzy?
Ron Campbell. No, I'm just fucking with you. Anyways.
I don't
Seems
know,
everybody
man.
hates him.
That would be tough.
I got to really think about it.
Yeah, no, I've heard on and off for years about it, but nothing really. I mean, something's probably going to get fast tracked now that he's since passed. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm trying to think who would be a good pick. I actually thought just recently it came out that what the hell is his name? Nick Jonas was gonna be playing Paul Stanley in the Kiss biopic. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. I can see that.
Interesting.
If Pete Davidson played Ozzy, I'd riot. Fuck that guy. Who was the guy? I think the guy was just a character actor. The guy that played Ozzy in The Dirt, remember, in the Motley Crue movie? The whole scene where they're at the hotel. Actually, they get off of, I think it was off the bus, and Ozzy snorts the whole thing of ants. He sees a bunch of ants and he snorts it off the ground. And so I forget who played Ozzy in that. Will Poulter might do a good job.
Interesting.
Okay. No, let us know. Throw some more in there.
It's very hard, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what he said. Let's do this. Since he said that.
God, I'm having a tough time thinking of somebody, Pat.
Me too. I'm really I'm trying to think. Something I have to ponder. Will Poulter, yeah, but long hair, I can see that. From Guardians of the Galaxy, I could see that. Interesting. Very interesting. Little Nicky sucked except for Oz. Nice. I just see if I have any other ones up there. Any other clips that I picked up. Let's see, we did that one. We did that. Oh, I have this one right here too, you guys. This was the tail end of a TV show. See if you guys remember this one. Hold on, let me get rid of this banner. Everybody do us a favor, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe for fuck's sake. Let's do this.
May I help you?
No, I certainly hope so. But honestly, we're only looking for one other person.
But we take two. Well, I'm sorry. I know what you may have heard, but I'm really not a part of that lifestyle anymore.
What about the boy?
Well, that's very flattering, but the boy's not interested either.
I love that. What about the boy? Good stuff.
I don't know. Some people, I was just looking it up. Some people are saying Bill Hader, but I don't know if I could take Bill Hader seriously.
Who's Bill Hader?
Oh, he was on Saturday Night Live. He was on the show about Barry, where he was the hitman. He was the hired assassin.
Let's see, because I don't really oh, that guy. You know, if you put long hair on him, maybe.
Could you have Chris Hemsworth play him? That's kind of maybe, I don't know.
Sorry, looking at their faces. Well, he's got to shave his beard and see what his face really looks like. Interesting. All good ones. But let's see. So, best Ozzy appearance in a movie or TV show. Right now, Trick or Treat is at 50%. Little Nicky's at 33%. Gold Members at 17%. And the Jerky Boys is at 0%. Come on. The fucking Monkeys? Is that 0%?
Honestly, you know who I would be willing to gamble it because he's he's pretty damn good, is Jared Leto. I don't know if he could get that accent, but Jared Leto is so damn bizarre.
Yeah, I could see that too. If he had, yeah, I could see that. Mm-hmm.
I would take him over Russell Brand. There's somebody here online saying Jared Leto or Russell Brand. I don't know if I could take Russell Brand serious.
Ozzy joked that Denzel should play him.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. Yeah, I was just reading about that. It was him or Bill Hader. Like, yeah, Denzel or Bill Hader.
Leo Woodall. What else did you good for Ozzy?
Oh, okay.
Let me look at his face because I'm drawing a blank on the name. I probably know who it is.
Oh, yeah, that Malkovich impression. Bill Hader does a lot of great impressions.
Actually, I think he might be really good. I could see him He's got that look. Interesting.
It can't be. It wouldn't be Jack Black, Bill. Holy shit.
Oh God, no, it would be Jack Black. Jesus Christ, he makes me look thin.
But I'll tell you, Jack Black in that freaking Minecraft movie, he was pretty funny in it. He was Jack Black, right?
I can't believe that Darren watched the Minecraft movie. I'm like, what?
When I was in the green room with him, and then what was it, Michael? You were in that green room. He was asking me if I watched it and what I thought of it.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if they have any other clips that I uploaded.
Colton, what's your favorite movie?
What's his favorite movie?
It's Minecraft.
Minecraft, nice. Yeah, well, it's amazing that Minecraft is still that big. Because when Terrence was probably around Colton's age, that's when he got into Minecraft. He really got into it. And
Minecraft's been around a long time.
Yeah, I remember getting him all that shit. I remember he had the big cardboard fucking head thing that he used to put on.
Mm-hmm.
So
big square head.
Yeah, he had the sword, like the Minecraft sword and all that shit.
And like I remember Terrence when he was on with us, and maybe Colton came down. Terrence knows a lot about Roblox, and that's what my son's like heavily obsessed with. So.
Oh yeah, he did all that stuff. Yeah, so who is this? Charlie Hunnam might be too old now though. Could use Leo Will, could do it. Young Ozzy. Charlie Hunnam. All right, I'm looking at these people's face. I have to look him up because I'm not trying to put the names of the face. I'm like,
Sons of Anarchy. That's Colin. Yeah, he was really good in that.
Another one I could see that too. Colin, you got some good ones here. I can see that. You know, you put the long Ozzy hair on him. He shaved. He gets rid of the goatee, the beard. I can see that. Was
good in the Gentleman with Matthew McConaughey. Madonna's ex-husband directed that movie. A lot of fun.
Interesting. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Randy Hansen did a great Ozzy on AGT. What is Sharon thought it was her? What's AGT?
All the good names.
No.
Taken.
Good names.
All good names taken. all good taken. Sorry.
I'm gonna look up who played Ozzy in the movie The Dirt.
The Dirt.
The Dirt. You saw The Dirt, right?
I don't think so.
Oh God, go watch The Dirt. It's really good. So Tony Cavallero, that's who played Ozzy in The Dirt. And he could probably pull it off again.
Pat, am I kicking your ass on the
yeah. I'm talking too much. I gotta shut the fuck up and drink.
I'm sorry.
Oh, America's Got Talent. That's right. I forgot that.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Darren is a closet Minecraft gamer. He likes chipping away at bits and such. Read that.
Oh, did you go back? We didn't finish up Ozzy's albums talking about them. Did you realize that? Even though I don't have a lot of anything after Osmosis, I don't have.
Thank you. That's right. Yeah, we stopped at Speak of the Devil, but here, the return after the tragic end of Randy Rhoads with Bark at the Moon, and when J.K. Lee was introduced. And J.K. Lee is just, God, what a phenomenal guitar. And if you guys have ever listened to Badlands, oh God, you want to hear a good band? Go listen to Badlands.
Out on the Street.
Love those two Badlands albums. You got Bark at the Moon, which is great. You're No Different. Now You See It. Now You Don't. Rock and Roll Rebels, awesome. Center of Eternity, so killer's tune.
There's a badass Bark at the Moon McFarlane figure that came out years ago. So.
Yeah. Is there really? Slow Down, Waiting for Darkness. It was such a great album. I remember the build up to this because Ozzy was coming back. You know, he had the new guitar player, and it's great disc.
Yeah, that was I felt that was an album that I caught on to later. It wasn't one like besides the self-titled song that I really knew about until I started, getting later in life.
Kelly Osbourne can play Ozzy, a few practical effects, and bam. That's horrible.
Damn you, Bill.
Oh, yeah, it's such a great album, isn't it, Colin? Oh, I mean, J.K. Lee just rules. Really does. And we have The Ultimate Sin.
Okay, here we go.
First tour I saw them on was The Ultimate Sin. And I'm going to have you read the tracks because for some reason, these versions I got on disc, the lettering's so small, I can't fucking read them. So I'll let you read them.
Okay. Yeah, we got Lightning Strikes, Killer of Giants, Thank God for the Bomb. Is that Neber, right? Never, right? Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Shot in the Dark, big song. Ultimate Sin. Secret Loser. Oh, yeah, know that. Never Know Why, and Fool Like You.
Good stuff. Always love that cover too.
Great ass. Oh, this has got a real nice sleeve. Look at that.
Yeah.
I love that picture of them. Look at that.
This would made the album so much better. It was so much to look at and read.
Yeah. And just like we were talking about, just with all the lyrics.
Yeah, Carmine Peace plays the drums in the video for Bark at the Moon. He was also in the Rod Stewart video. Yep, If You Think I'm Sexy. He played the drums on Paul Stanley's solo album in 78. I met him, the band I was in, we opened up for one of his bands, Cactus. And so I met him. And truth be told, he was kind of a dick.
When did he go to CBS? That must have been with Speak of the Devil and probably the tribute album.
Well, I think the album, he was on Jet Records. And I think Jet Records got bought by CBS.
Jet Records, sorry, yes.
Yeah. Love the Ultimate Sin was playing it earlier. So many great songs. Such a great album.
So good.
Yes, great. I'm going to show this next one. Then you can entertain the troops while I go take a pee. This album kicks ass. I mean, introduction of Zakk Wylde on guitar, and I'll tell the story again, which I told the other night. I mean, you got Miracle Man on here, which was great because it was about the whole thing with Jimmy Swaggart, the fall of Jimmy Swaggart.
Mm-hmm.
Devil's Daughter's great. Crazy Babies, what a great guitar riff.
Crazy Babies, yeah.
Breaking All the Rules, Bloodbath in Paradise rules. Fire in the Sky is such a great fucking song.
You got bigger font than this one for you.
Even Alcohol, yeah, they do. I can read them. But I think I've told the story. So when I saw this tour, it was who opened up? Anthrax opened up, and I saw them at the Meadowlands Arena, and it was the first show in New Jersey with Zakk Wylde. And for those that don't know, and those that do know, Zakk Wylde is from New Jersey. He's from Parlin, New Jersey. So he was a hometown boy. So he was losing his shit that he was home. He had like all his friends there. And he was when he did his solo, he's like, all right, I'm gonna start playing this solo, and the fast as I play, you guys have to clap. And if you can't clap as fast as me, my friends over here are gonna buy all the beer for me to drink later.
We didn't find any boy. Sorry.
Man,
there's the inserts.
We didn't find any boy.
Look at those pictures, kind of wild.
Kind of Zakk Wylde.
And yeah, you got more lyrics on the back of this bad boy.
Nice. Well, talk about that. Talk amongst yourself. I'm gonna go take a quick leak. Be right back.
Yeah. Is it dark out there yet?
It's definitely dark here because it's a quarter. No, it might not be too bad because it's probably still a little bit late out. It's only 8:45 here. So I'll be right back, folks. Chat with Brady.
Yeah, I was. We talked about it a little bit last night. How I really got into Ozzy a bit with the Randy Rhoads tribute album and No More Tears. No More Tears, as we'll talk about in a little bit. No More Tears has some of my favorite Ozzy songs on it, probably like a lot of us. It's just that 1990-91 era just of music was so damn good. I don't have a freaking... That was when vinyl was dying a bit. But, I'll show this tribute album. So, God, I did not realize. So, Ozzy's got the letter on the back here of the album. God, Randy Rhoads died on my first birthday. I was born in March 19th, 1981. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just ironic. March 19th, 1982, he died here, it says. Oh, my God. But this album, I listened to this one just nonstop. I just love seeing this. These jackets that open up with these pictures. And so I love, we have everybody in the chat, and then Pat and I, we're at these different age groups where you love hearing stories about where you caught on to music. And a lot of you guys are a bit more into music than I am, but I had that period where music was my life, and it was the 12 to 16-year-old era for me, and it never left. It's just it wasn't as much like it wasn't there nonstop for me. So it's
Great Ozzy tribute. Awesome, Sonny. I first time we're seeing you here. Thanks. Hit that like button and subscribe, man. We're gonna do some more stuff. We do some
thank
music
you,
stuff
Sonny.
movie stuff.
Sonny Bagger, right? Okay, Sonny Bagger.
Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Much appreciated.
Yeah, this is.
I did bark at the moon when I was out there. Took a leak. Barked.
Pat, I was just looking at the back of the tribute album, and shit, not with listening to this as many times and not realizing it. So there's the letter on the back that Ozzy has on here about Randy Rhoads.
Oh yeah,
he died. He died on my first birthday, March 19th, 1982.
Oh, God, I didn't put that together. That's your birthday.
It's just weird. I'm sorry that I laugh. It's just I'm laughing for the ironic.
That's always gonna be another way that I can always remember your birthday. Now is the day that Randy died. Like I always remember my wife's birthday is the day that John Belushi died, March 5th. He died March 5th, 1982.
Is it?
Oh, awesome! Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. And come back in the chat. It was great chatting with you.
Is it something to just how like it's so much fun just in the chat and then talking to you, like how we all kind of got into this music and what really impacted us and what was inspirational. And just, I just, this album, I think about it nonstop. Yeah. I listen to it a lot.
And that's what's next. You're absolutely right. Yeah. This album was a game changer. I mean, I loved everything, obviously, of course, Blizzard of Oz and everything. This just changed. This live version was big because at this time, this is when I started playing guitar. I was taking guitar lessons. And I just really dove deep into this. I mean, deep into this. I mean, just listen to this like a crazy. Bought the guitar book, tried to learn how to play everything, and I did pretty good. I learned how to play. I played I Don't Know. I played Crazy Train, Flying High Again, Revelation Mother Earth, Steal Away the Night, Suicide Solution, No Bone Movies. Yeah, I learned a lot. Like I said, one of these nights, like the one time I got pretty drunk and I broke the guitar out. I'll have to break it out one night when I'm not working the next day. I'll play a bunch of Ozzy.
Yeah, and Colin, this is an original too. This is, God, I got this over 30 years ago, dude. This is just, Pat, when I look at the tracks on this too, I just remember listening to Crazy Train and Paranoid just because it was just, it's live, right? It was just a.
Oh, it's to me. Did we ever do our top 5 live albums?
No, we should though, because I can.
That's definitely in there and it's high up there. So let's put a pin in that, and I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it.
And it's not. I'm only going to think of one. The AC/DC live album was a big part of my upraising, even though that's a little bit of a different AC/DC, not completely, but.
Yeah, that's a good talking point. I like that.
Good call, because God, you could talk. I know you could talk about your Kiss ones, and then.
Yep. Oh, look at this, and look at this. Pat's feeling generous as we're celebrating the life of Ozzy Osbourne. Just gifted a membership. So who got it? That horror fanatic 81.
Which stream was it? A members only stream where you got your guitar out and of course I was fucked up.
What was that?
When you got your guitar out and you were playing, was that when was that a beer tasting?
There was a beer tasting, I think it was. Yeah, it was a member stream, beer tasting.
Bill, if you didn't know him offhand, buddy, I would have been shocked.
Jeff Godwin, what's up, man? Saw a lot of great tribute reels today. Watching Carrie Underwood sing Mama, I'm Coming Home is pretty epic. Yeah, I watched a lot today too. I listened to a lot on the way home. And I'll probably will be for a while. It's just, hey man, this is we lost an icon. This is like my generation's Elvis.
Jack, thanks for jumping on. If you guys are on last night, Jack there is that is my childhood best friend. I saw Ozzy with him, went to that Ozfest. The picture in our group chat is with him. The one that I sent a few people.
Let me see what you guys sent. I'll bring some other stuff up too.
But
we Did I show this picture last night? No, I didn't. Did I?
Which picture?
Hold on.
You could show that crazy ass picture of us from Ozfest. You can care less.
Let's scroll through. I'll find. Oh, there's a picture of Cody sent with him and Jack Osbourne. That's cool.
Oh, he took a picture of Jack Osbourne. Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
I could resend that one here too. Maybe I should just resend that one to you.
Yeah, if you want to resend it, sure. But yeah, it was beer tasting, right? And Cody was singing along the whole time. Yeah, I could have. I don't have time now because it's getting late. Next beer tasting, I'll break the guitar out and we'll do some Ozzy. We'll do some tributes to him. I'll play. I only play a lot of the older stuff. I don't really know any of the newest songs. I think the newest song I probably know is probably the Miracle Man might be the newest song that I learned, believe it or not.
Okay, copy, and
My son loves Rammstein, and my son speaks German. That's why he loves them. He wanted to go see them so bad we couldn't get tickets. They played MetLife Stadium. I tried to get tickets, couldn't get it. He loves Rammstein, and there's another German band too. If you're German, Sonny, he listens to. Oh God, what the fuck's the name of that band? Power something.
Power Man 5000. I don't know. I just guess.
Is it Powerwolf? I think it's Powerwolf.
Powerhouse.
Hold on, I think it's Powerwolf. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. He loves those guys. I remember buying them a bunch of CDs
Or
for Christmas.
the late bloomer one, Bill. What's the late bloomer?
Powerwolf.
Steelheart. When I started singing Steelheart, and then Bill started singing it.
Yeah, Powerwolf. My son loves them.
I'll never let you go.
I thought you were showing a picture of Pat in Woodstock jail. No, it wasn't Woodstock.
No, but he's got pictures from '94 though. He's got those too.
Oh, well, yeah. Adopted and British raised. Oh, nice. They're 5. Oh, hey, we can go down a weird road of stuff. My father always used to say, he's like, oh, you should name your band Pontius Pilate and his crazy nail drivers. No. There's a no. Oh, let's finish the Ozzy albums before.
Yeah.
So next up, we got No More Tears, which is arguably his biggest one. Yeah, Mr. Tinker Train on there. I Don't Want to Change the World, or I Don't Want the World to Change Me. Mama, I'm Coming Home. Desire, No More Tears, which, Mama, I'm Coming Home and No More Tears, just gigantic. SIN for Sin. Hellraiser, Time After Time. Zombie Stomp, AVH, and Road to Nowhere. I mean,
Road to Nowhere is so good.
Pound for pound, I think this is probably his biggest album.
And if I'm not counting the tribute album, that might be my favorite of the Ozzy Osbourne label. Just because that's what I first started really listening to. Besides, yeah. Jordan.
Your friends we got to get your buddy on a stream with Jordan. He's got to meet Jordan.
Oh yeah, he'll meet Jordan. Jack will. Yeah, that.
Then I got I think you have this, right? You have Osmosis, don't you?
I do. We were talking about it last night. I was in 8th grade. We went to Best Buy and went to go buy it right away. It was a big deal because he came out of retirement just like all musicians do, right?
Yep. So you got Perry Mason, I Just Want You, Ghost Behind My Eyes, Thunder on the Ground, See You on the Other Side, which is very prophetic. Everybody's been doing that for the past day.
I've been singing.
What's that?
I've been singing See You on the Other Side, and then my son ends it with In Hell.
Boy.
Right, Colton? You're like, I'll see you on the other side. You're like, In Hell.
Denial, My Little Man, My Jekyll Doesn't Hide, and Old LA Tonight. This was a good return to form. I mean, Perry Mason was the breakout hit.
Mm-hmm.
But See You on the Other Side is become I think that's just going to be everywhere for a little bit because its meaning.
I hate to backtrack, but yeah, Bill brought up his post here. Every song is great and they're so varied, and that's to go back into More Tears. I think that's probably why I like it a lot. It's all so different, right? But a lot of it.
Likewise, Osmosis, nice. It's good.
It's good. It's a very good comeback album, right?
Sonny was 13 when he went to Woodstock in 69. Great old music. Wow. So you're definitely older than me. Damn, I love when I meet people that are older than me in the chat.
You're like, you old fart.
So you went to Woodstock in 69. I didn't go to Woodstock because I wasn't born until 72, but I've been to Woodstock because in Bethel, the site of the original Woodstock is Bethel Woods. They built an amphitheater there. My son worked there in the summers, and I've seen many, many concerts there. Great, great venue. Josie Muldowney, what's up? Mom, I'm Coming Home was written by Lemmy. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Perry Mason, great song. Yeah.
Great song.
Yes, indeed. Apparently you like to do.
Very good song.
When he wrote Mama, I'm Coming Home, Hellraiser.
He used to be, Jack, I think, I just...
Yeah. What's that?
I just watch you. I think I remember he used to make fun of that song. I just watch you.
Sharon! I can't believe I didn't get that clip. I just didn't have the time. Oh, let me see if there's any other clips I didn't show. Showed that one, showed that, showed that. This, that. Oh, I didn't show this one. Here's another clip from Ozzy making an appearance on a TV show.
The new album is entitled 13. Am I right?
That's correct. The album's kind of like a modern sound, but it's no denying it's a Black Sabbath album. It's still got the Black Sabbath vibe, you know?
Listen, I think we got it. Thank you so much.
Nice one.
I'm sure you don't remember this, but you were actually my first interview ever.
Oh, what?
The Ultimate Sin Tour 1986.
Really? I don't remember.
The concert or me?
I don't remember 1986.
Really great to meet you. Thanks for your time again. Best of luck with the tour.
There's Ozzy.
Where's
Eli.
Bobby?
What's shaking? What's
Hey,
up, buddy?
Eli. There's our bourbon friend.
Our bourbon friend. Oh, we do you have anything? We could do a shot to him.
I would probably do another. I would probably go with my Stag Junior again.
All
just
right.
to
Well,
have something.
so next up, we have Down to Earth. Oh shit! What the hell happened to my case? It's cracked. How the fuck did that get cracked? Down to Earth. And let's see if I can actually read the tracks.
See, now we're getting into the albums I didn't really pay attention to as much.
It's got some good tunes on it. I always like this artwork here because it highlights the tattoos he's got, the famous tattoos.
Okay.
All right, so these I might have to. God, they make this fucking thing so small for me to read. Hold on one second. Let me see. If not, I'll just bring it up on the computer. See if it's on here.
I am Bill. Eli, I think it's 24A or 24C. I forgot.
Now it's even fucking smaller. Oh wait, no, I can probably read this. Gets Me Through, Facing Hell, Dreamer. Dreamer was I think that was the single. No Easy Way Out. That I never had, which is really good.
No Easy Way Out. That's not the song from Rocky IV.
No. Dreamer is probably, if you heard Dreamer, you definitely know that one. Junkie, Running Out of Time, Black Illusion, Alive. All you can hear, Can You Hear Them is another one that's really good. Yeah, this one flew under the radar. Was a good. It's definitely good.
Just watch you.
And then we have this cover. I thought this would be a great cover to have a poster of. Black Rain. He's like, you lost me.
You lost me, what? Nah, I was just.
You got Not Going Away. I Don't Want to Stop, which is good. Black Rain's really good. Lay Your World on Me. The Almighty Dollar. Silver. Civilize the Universe. Here for You. Countdown. Countdown's Begun. It's really good. And Trap Door. Another good one. Another sleeper. Go pick it up. It's good.
See, Jack said it right. We started having kids, working, and take care of life. Anything after osmosis wasn't on my radar.
It's true. I mean, I know the feeling. My kids are getting older, and I'm trying to get them. I'm like I tell my, what have I said? What I raised my kids with the Al Bundy / Tom Ring, which was my father credo.
Mm-hmm.
My father always said, "I love you, but at some point you gotta get the fuck out of my house." And I raised my daughter by the Al Bundy credo. I'll clothe you, I'll feed you, and I have to keep you off the pole. So I tell my daughter. Love it. I Ain't No Nice Guy video is great. Yeah. Oh, he's doing his bag.
Give me heads up every day about this, and it's just you just keep on making me cringe. But I know you're just trying to help.
Actually, Michael, go back and look at that episode. They actually play all of what the song? They play one of the songs off of 13. I'm trying to remember which one it is, but I didn't want to put it up there because they play almost the whole song. And forget it, YouTube would definitely. But I'm probably gonna get slapped with the fucking copyright from what I showed tonight. But that definitely would have
You
got
get dinged on it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go.
like the whole.
I'm gonna go grab the stag just so I got a heads up. Okay.
Go grab your stag.
Stag.
Call my name out. Josie says, "Do you think Sharon actually saved his life, or do you think he took advantage of him, or do you think he took advantage of him in his addiction, recognizing that he was already famous in Black Sabbath? She always looked like a granny, a granny. I think she did because, I mean, he was at a low point when she came in. For those that don't know, Donna Arden, which is because Sharon's maiden name is Arden, Donna Arden was the manager of Black Sabbath, and she took a chance on him because he was a complete wreck after Sabbath gave him the boot, and he didn't leave. They gave him the boot because he was just so fucking too far gone. That whole Never Say Die tour was a mess. He was completely fucked. And actually, if you listen to Eddie Trunk today, he had Michael Anthony on from Van Halen, and Van Halen opened up for Sabbath on the Never Say Die tour, and he was telling a story about, I forget where it was somewhere in Europe. They were playing, and Ozzy was just so fucked up that he knew his room number, like say it was room 233. He knew the room number. I think he knew the room like 33. He knew the number, but he didn't know what floor it was on. So he ended up going into the wrong room and passing out and missing the whole fucking show. And that was like the backbreak. That was the icing on the cake. That's when they were going to get rid of him. So he never showed up. So they didn't play. Just Van Halen played. They ended up having to do like a matinee, I think, to make it up. So yeah, he was in a bad way. So she kind of did save his life. I think she also for those that know, just like her father, Don Arden he was very heavy-handed and ruthless. He inherited that, what I understand. Screwed a lot of people over. A lot of people that played on those albums, like Lee Kerslake, Bob Daisley from the first Blizzard of Oz albums. She didn't want to pay them royalties. She went so far as bringing ghost musicians in to re-record both of those albums and pay royalties. That's pretty fucked up. And I think right before Lee Kerslake died, all he wanted was his gold record from his time with Ozzy, and I think they finally gave it to him, and I think they buried the hatchet right before Lee Kerslake died.
24A, Eli, if that's what you're wondering. 24A, baby. 24A.
Nice. Sonny says his only son was killed by a DUI with our wife. Really? Oh my God, that's terrible.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. That is absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Like my neighbor, my best friend who lived next door was killed by a drunk driver too.
And I think I've told you my father-in-law was almost killed by one.
Yeah. That's why when I drink at home. Or I make sure I get somebody to drive me. I don't want to drive sober. Why would I want to drive drunk?
Bill,
I do so much driving. I don't want to do it when I'm sober. Why would I do it when I'm drunk?
Bill, 24A, 24B. Yeah, I don't follow it as much. Yeah, Jack brings up a point. Yeah, like Sharon really helped his career, like control it and stabilized it pretty well.
Oh yeah. Could be both. I know some chicks that I would be okay with taking advantage of me, which was at the same time, fucking Jordan.
We've missed Jordan on some of our group chats. We have to make sure he stays up late next time we're on.
I was telling these guys,
Junior, yeah.
I was telling him Davey pulled a 10-hour live stream. I woke up this morning. I was on my way to work, and at like 5:45, I'm like, are you still on? It's like, yep. I'm like, he had way too much to drink. I think that's what it was. Josie said, I think Sharon Arden was ready to leave Don before she left. Well, that drove a rift between her and her father, because he was just like, well, he's a fucking drunk. He's a piece of shit. Leave him. Why are you taking a chance on him?
He's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Could you imagine what Ozzy's friends would look like if Sharon was if Sharon didn't save him? He would have been dead. I think he would have been dead eventually.
Eli, I didn't realize Stag Junior. My bad. I don't know it nearly as much. I just know it's badass, and it's probably my favorite.
And the last
all.
album I have of his, because I didn't get the last one. Like I said, I have to pick it up. Scream. Not to
That
be
album
confused with
cover, I
movie.
saw that. I was like, dude, that's hysterical.
Oh, great. That would be a good, what do you call it, to have poster. So it's Let It Die, Let Me Hear You Scream, which is really good. Soul Sucker, Life Won't Wait, Digging Me Down is really good. Crucify, Fearless, Time, I Want It More. Latimer's Mercy, I Love You All. And there's a bonus CD. Hand of the Enemy, One More Time, Jump the Moon, Bark at the Moon live, Let Me Hear You Scream live, No More Tears live, and Fairies Wear Boots live.
We need to add you back in,
Bonus.
Bill. I promise we'll add you back in. I
What
forgot
happened?
that happened. Somehow he doesn't remember what happened when we were on our group chat last.
You got kicked out of the group? Did you really? Oh no, we'll get you back in. I didn't know that.
Dude, he made
Yeah, it
made
was.
me
Let Me Hear You
laugh
Scream was a
so
single.
hard the other night, just with those filters.
Oh, the filters are great.
Oh God.
I can't believe that I passed out and my son was on till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning with
Jeff.
With Jeff, and I think
Was that a good mix or
Coy,
no?
with Jeff, Coy, and I think Davey too. They just I'm like, wow.
Leanna's on and Jeff's talking all funny. He's like, "Hey, Leanna, don't leave us."
All right, so I'm going to pour myself a beer. I'm going to check the poll, and then we'll hang out and see what's going on in the chat. And then we'll catch up with everybody and
So
call
you
it a
must
night, 'cause
not-
I know you got some shit to do, so I know you got to go deal with your
Yes.
son. So
Yes, because he has to be somewhere early, and I got to be in hour and a half up in Milwaukee by 9. Yeah.
there's a place up by Lake Wasapamani,
Lake Chickamauga.
Lake Chickamauga, Dumpwater, Florida. Never been popular enough to be in a group chat. They'll probably drive me crazy anyway. Oh, for that we should just add you just to drive you fucking
Michael,
crazy.
because it's going to go off all the time.
Yeah,
You're in trouble.
Your phone will be, you might not want to
You're
be
in trouble.
your phone will
Michael's
bang
in trouble
all day.
now. He's in trouble.
While we're sitting here tonight, how many times did you hear my phone bang because of that chat all night
He's
long?
in trouble.
So let me check. Let's see the poll. The poll I threw up here was best Ozzy appearance in a movie or TV show, and Little Nicky won by a landslide, 44% over the Jerky Boys. Oh,
Fucking
somebody voted.
monkeys.
Somebody just voted as I said it to tie Trick or Treat with Little Nicky.
Okay, Little Nicky's good.
Then Gold Member and the Jerky Boys are tied. All right, I'll leave it up for another minute and
Gold
see.
Member
if,
should be last.
we can break
Jerky Boys. See, maybe we're just biased with Jerky Boys, Pat. I know Jack would get a kick out of Jerky Boys, but Little Nicky's good though. Little Nicky's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, come on, where are your metalheads? I mean, he was the manager of what? Well, I know Bill will get this. So he was playing the manager of what band? Real band in that film?
In Jerky Boys?
Yeah,
Shit.
it was a real band. They had a pretty big hit at the time. I'm sure Bill will get this. So, what was the band that he was technically the manager for in the Jerky Boys?
Even though it was so brief, you couldn't put Private Parts because doesn't he just say, what does he say? What does he say to Fart Man? He says something just so brief, right?
I actually tried to get it, and I couldn't find a clip of it. All I could find was the full movie, and I'm not downloading that and thumbing through it. I didn't have the time. I did look for it though.
How about that Howard Stern? Howard Stern can kiss my ass in hell.
Pig Vomit.
Good old Pig Vomit. WNBC.
WNBC. That's the best sequence in that film. When they were doing the whole thing where they were doing password.
Oh God. Yeah. And that's when he goes after they get taken off the air, when he goes into his office and the one executive gets hit with the award in the back. Oh,
because there was those certain words you're not supposed to say.
Yeah.
And he goes,
the radio guys, right?
Going here. He's like, so he's just like,
cocksuck.
It was blank a doodle do. So the answer was cock. So he's just like, what did he drive? So yeah, it was blank a doodle do, right? Yeah, that's what it was. So I think it was Jackie the Joke Man. He's like, I drew a cock. And he said, I drew it sloppy, so I drew a sloppy cock. Or something like
sloppy pussy, right? That's not what.
Yeah, something like that. Bill, I thought you for sure, Bill. I thought you would have got that. Don't know. It wasn't suicidal. It wasn't Infectious Grooves. All right. I guess we're gonna close the stream in a minute or two. It was Helmet.
Okay, Helmet. Okay.
It was the band Helmet.
Pat, what do you got for a little cough medicine?
Oh yeah, let's do a little cough medicine in on Ozzy's honor before we do close everything out. So still trick or treat, Little Nicky is still tied. So somebody vote, but then I'll close it out. Sharon was doing heavy PR. She knew the game to the extent that everyone thinks she saved Ozzy's life. I don't think so. Very hypothetical. Well, I think she generally did care for him, but she was very manipulative. She was very devious. You talk to people that worked for her, and let's be honest, she really did push him further than he really needed to be pushed. Like, they got enough money. She was touting him all over the place. I truly believe she had the best intentions with back to the beginning, because she knew that he wasn't long for this world. So this is something that he deserved, rather than do it after. Like, people die, they have these big memorial concerts and all sort of stuff. This is one of the ones that was nice enough that they did while he was alive. He was there to enjoy it, rather than wait till he passed and then have it. Just now, you don't need to have one. There's no reason to have a tribute concert. They already had it, and he was there. Like when Taylor Hawkins died, they had that huge concert. They had one in America and out in LA, and they had the one over in the UK in London. Well, if somebody's like terminal, because Ozzy was technically terminal, he was going to die. It was nice that they brought him out, and he was at his own tribute show. How cool is that? How many tribute shows do you see that they have when the person's gone? So.
Yeah, and have it 9 hours? That was freaking badass.
Yeah, it was all fucking day. That's the reason I didn't do it. I'm like, it was 4th of July weekend. I didn't want to spend all day inside watching it, so I just waited because I knew it was going to be on YouTube. So I watched everything on YouTube after the fact. Oh, you laughing?
No,
Are you drinking a shot for Ozzy, or what? The snag is shooting me the evil eye over here. Yeah, so I have. So feel free to have a shot in the chat. Shot in the dark. Let's have a shot in the dark for Ozzy.
Oh, you got some Knob Creek stuff? I still left. Which one's that?
I got the regular Knob Creek Kentucky Straight Whiskey, number 9.
That's one of Darren's favorite, is the Knob Creek.
Oh, I love the knob. Nice knob. Nice knobs. So you don't have to do one, but feel free to do one with us. We'll do a nice shot in the dark for Ozzy.
Nice beaver. I just got it stuffed.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
That Naked Gun. That I'm looking. Next week's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing that right away.
Sex, Frank? No, not right now, Ed. But thank you.
Hey, to Ozzy, right? To our.
Oh, he's singing it.
One of our great music girls.
And the stag.
One shot.
What I love about the origin of Black Sabbath was a connection with horror cinema. Yeah, right from a horror movie. Yeah, it had vaudevillian aspects. That's why I think I gravitated, because I got into heavier music right off the bat, and I think it gravitated to horror movies. They go hand in hand. They really do.
I didn't realize Josie is in Northern Ireland. Hey, thanks for joining us this time.
Drinking a beer in Derry. Oh, nice, very nice. Colin, you're still in the chat. Colin's in Belfast. So not probably far from you. I've not been to Derry. I've been to Belfast. I've been to where is the other southern part of southern part of Ireland in Donegal. Been to Dublin, and we're supposed to go back again next year. Beautiful country.
Says what?
What did you do? The sphincter says what?
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 All right, so we're gonna do a shot in the dark for Ozzy. So thanks for everything.
Ozzy.
Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the music. Thanks for the inspiration.
Music's gonna live on, baby.
Absolutely is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I wussied out. I got a little plastic cup shot, little tiny guy.
Yep. What did I have? I had the Buccaneer Jack-o'-lantern. Good stuff.
Be getting there again soon.
Oh God, come on! I want to close out the poll, but it's still neck and neck. Trick or treat. Somebody throw the deciding vote, and then I'll close the poll, and we'll get out of here.
I gotta tell you though, I gotta turn this on tonight because I forgot how good this was. This speaker
some stuff
cover.
on too.
I probably stole this from the music recycler with Jack in the chat.
And I want to thank everybody. This was something, this is something I kind of wanted to do last night, but we for those that are new in the chat, we for Commitment every Tuesday night, we do a watch along, we watch a film.
Yep.
And everybody voted on Edward Scissorhands, which I enjoyed, and we did talk about some Ozzy stuff.
Now, Ozzy kind of, unfortunately, a little bit.
Yeah, this was a necessity because of it was Ozzy. I mean, it's Ozzy. I mean, like I said, this is my generation's Elvis, and I'm old enough to remember when Elvis died, and that was, I remember my mother crying. That was devastating when Elvis died. To me, this is like our generation's Elvis dying.
God, I don't want to compare it, but. Remember, what was it like? It was 10 years ago, and Michael Jackson died. Everybody's like, "What? Michael Jackson died?"
Yeah, that hit me hard too, man. I like Michael Jackson, a big fan of his, and that hit me too, man. It was just too young. It was just crazy that he died like that. But this Ozzy, like I said, it's been part of my life for 48 years, I guess, right? 45 is to 1980. In 1970, 48 fucking years I've been listening to Ozzy Osbourne. So it's crazy. I've seen him 10 times.
Gotta go watch that early Beavis and Butthead episode. Where's Ozzy? During the Iron Man video.
Yeah.
Where's Ozzy?
See, did I miss any other clips that I uploaded? Let me see. Make sure I got them all. Got that. Got that. Get this. Yep, I got them all. All the ones I did get. That I had time to find, put it that way.
Yeah. In a way, this makes up for our Sunday episode. Yeah.
Bill, I'd call Brett a pussy for that little plastic shot, but he's been crushing cans and throwing at the camera all evening.
Bill, I'm so looking forward to hanging out with Bill next week, and especially because I'll be at Flashback a little bit more than I usually have been in the past. So,
all right,
we're gonna go out to dinner. It'll be a lot of fun.
Close the poll. So Trick or Treat and Little Nicky, they tied. I'm going to end that poll. Both great. Both, I love them. And check the chat. Then we get out of here because Brett's got to do some stuff because he's on daddy duty with his son.
Bachelor daddy duty.
I'll go check out the wife. She should be home. I think she's home. Well done. Nice tribute. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out, man. Nice to meet you again.
We'll get you on the chat, bud, here when you got some time here. Yeah.
Oh, did that. Absolutely love the stream. Colin,
guys,
thanks so much.
Some
Colin,
of these guys would get a kick out of the stuff that can be said.
I have to ask Colin. So Colin, it now is the restaurant closed now? Was it this past Sunday that was the last, or is it this weekend? I'm just curious. That sucks, and I hope that everything works out, my friend.
Yeah, because that was, geez, when he posted about that, I was like, oh, geez.
Yeah. So let me know. I was just curious because you're up pretty damn late for a weeknight. So I think it might have been last weekend. That the place closed. Josie, real chill guys, pleasure to tune in. Awesome. I appreciate it. Don't be a stranger. Come on in anytime. Thanks so much. Flashbacks. Yeah, you guys have to go live.
We will.
And stuff.
I only really need to arguably get one person, and that's Joe Nante. So I'm kind of happy I could kind of freelance a little bit. And I got to make sure I bring the selfie stick this time and plenty of stickers, Pat.
Yep. Colin said, Josie, what did I give you? Oh, so this Sunday is the last one. Okay, brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on your feet, man. What did I give you besides aggravation? Is that a Freddy Krueger? Let me know. Just curious. Yeah, but we get out of here because I know Brett's got to go deal with the boy, and I'm going to go check and see what's going on upstairs. My daughter is baking, so I have to make sure that she doesn't burn the house down. And my wife should be home any minute. So
yeah, we got the high quality stickers and the older stickers.
Oh no,
did you update them again? Because I didn't really even use
No. I'm going to send a bunch. So Bill, do me a favor in our private chat. Send me your address again. I know I have it somewhere, but Mike, I gave Mike a box, and he's going to ship those beers out. And I'm going to put the shot glasses in there and all that other stuff. So send it to me again, just so I have it. And that's it. Let's do it. So guys, thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for those. Some people that were new to the chat tonight. I hope you guys had a great time celebrating Ozzy. This meant a lot to me, and I know it meant a lot to Brett too, and as well as you guys as well. Absolutely. So don't be strangers. We're here normally. Next week's gonna be an off week because I'm on vacation next week. So normally we're here on Sunday nights, and we're here on Tuesday nights, and then scattered other stuff. So something might pop up between now and then. But until then, subscribe, like, and you'll be notified of all the shit going on here. And we hit this real quick. And thanks again, folks.
Thank you for the memories, Ozzy. Thank you for
Ozzy,
everything.
cheers. One last time. Ozzman. Night, folks. Have a great rest of your week. And you hang out. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yep.
Later.